Because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi guys.
Hello.
Sorry we're late. Disbrew was having girl talk with us.
Obviously.
No, I was being excluded from the girl talk. They didn't even send me a link to join. They were like, no, this is just us girls. I'm like, well, I get called one off and off.
I forgot. He's in the group chat like, is there a link? We're like, oh, oops, sorry.
And legitimately, I left when we're having girl talk. I left, came back, and I heard they vomited into their mouth. I'm like, I don't know what I've come back to here, but it was a horrific conversation.
Really interesting kinks.
To be fair, we were talking about Rachel Zegler, so I think it's a fair comment to make about her.
I mean, it's still a mystery, whatever. It's like I didn't even know Rachel Zegler had been in the news recently. She went from Snow White to a London musical where she pissed off a load of people because they paid for tickets and she decided to sing outside at people that hadn't paid, which is a weird choice.
Wait, did actually people get upset about that?
Yeah. So it was the #1 song of the musical, and it gets sung outside to a crowd outside, and you see it on a screen. She doesn't even sing it for the people that have paid. So you essentially have to go there 2 nights to get the full performance of stand outside waiting for her, and then go inside another night to see the rest of it. Very strange.
Imagine paying twice to see Rachel Zegler.
Well, no, because outside is free. But then you're outside, like, watching it among all the peasants. And it's incredibly expensive, the tickets that were in there. And it was what? It was a Cry for Me Argentina. So it was the highlight of the musical you miss by paying for it.
I bet you she's the one that's like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be just so cool to just go outside and sing it for free to promote the musical? It should be done once at best.
Yeah.
And not during the performance, the live performance.
I can understand it from the angle of it's good advertisement to get people into the theatre, but not at the expense of the people in the theatre. Like, sing it beforehand or afterwards or something to people in the street, and then go inside.
An encore performance for the plebs.
For the peasantry, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, you know what would be so just like quirky and cute of me to do?
This is socialism at work.
I don't think she has that. Don't think she has that much power. And the guy that does it, like, that was a very strange performance either. They did like several performances for people on the dole or something. Oh no, it was for one of your ethnic minority backgrounds or on the dole. Then you get in for basically nothing. It was like £5 a ticket or something, and they did several nights of those. I'm like, so essentially you're discriminating against people, and you're giving some people stuff for £5, and others are paying hundreds of pounds. Just doesn't seem like fair to me.
Yeah,
life isn't fair.
Well, meeting Rachel Zegler isn't fair. No one should have to go through that. I would
not want to do that. No. She would literally suck the life out of you.
So that's Cynthia Erivo, who is now... Have you seen the posters with her of Dracula? It's just... People are like, this is one race swap, I don't mind.
It fits. It's not about race at this point or gender. She just looks the role. So
I mean,
totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is so weird. My favorite thing that happened was when what award show was it? We didn't want to nominate Wicked for awards so that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo wouldn't have to have weird interactions in front of camera.
Well, Grande has now appeared and she looks better. So it genuinely does look like she was sucking the life out of her. It is so weird how she's improved.
Looks like she had a
everyone
burger.
on that set. Everyone on that set were like deflated. So if they all reinflate, it was Cynthia.
Well,
yeah. Oh, we got a J-Ray. Thank you. Welcome
Did
in,
we get a
everybody.
Jades in the chat?
We may have.
I'm kidding. J Raid, hi Jay, thank you.
Hi, thank you. I hope you won the Super Bowl. He was playing a football game.
Oh.
Oh, she's like, oh.
Okay, I'm like, did I miss it? Did it happen already? Sorry,
No,
I'm
that's
not
tomorrow.
American.
I'm not watching it. Listen, to be fair, a lot of Americans aren't watching it this year because it's lame.
Yeah, I don't care about your soccer.
So I was going to ask you, just for this documentary just dropped, and I'm sure you know all about it because it happened in the UK. Lucy Letby, the investigation of Lucy Letby. Do you remember that? Like happening?
No.
I don't know when it was. She was like the nurse that got arrested for supposedly killing like 10 infants at a hospital in the UK, but like there's all this like stuff coming out that she may not have done it, and they may have just made her like a scapegoat. I don't want to get dark. I was just wondering if, because it happened in the UK, if it was like all over the news.
I think I remember a picture, but I think this was when I was a little kid.
That's what I mean. It was I don't know when it happened. The trial.
I'm looking for the year.
No, it was 2022 through 2024 that the trial happened. So it was like, this was like a few years ago.
There was a few ones that happened when I was a kid, and I think there was a nurse that I remember who was a kid that was doing it, but I think she did it to like older people.
No, I remember that
something about she thought she was putting them out of their misery or something. It was really quite sick and twisted.
That was this was like where they're thinking that it was the hospital's negligence and they wanted a scapegoat, so it got pinned on this girl, and she's got like life in prison because of it. So they're like,
it happened.
Case, I think.
We had a story with the Royal Mail where the Royal Mail instituted some kind of computer system, and it was I can't remember exactly what the problem was, but that had another documentary come out about it, and it was ruining stuff, and there was loads of parcels going missing, it was stealing loads of money or something like that, and the Royal Mail knew that the software was causing the problems, but it was blaming all of the people in charge of all the little areas and getting them fired and ruining their lives. It was taking them to court and prosecuting them for losing the money and stealing money and stuff. And they were going, no, it's your computer system. And Royal Mail, no, it wasn't. And it's now come out that Royal Mail knew all along. Yeah, I was born yesterday. I'm like that ham software program. So yeah, the Royal Mail stitched all of these people up, literally destroyed their lives, their future careers and everything. It was a major scandal a couple of years ago. That documentary came out. But I don't know this one specifically.
Yeah, this one, it just came out on Netflix. I just watched it today, and it was. I wasn't gonna watch it because I can't stand, like, I can't do true crime that has to do with kids and stuff. But like, of course, they were talking about what happened, but it was more so like that she may have been like framed, scapegoat type thing. It's very interesting because there was just a lot that came out about it, and I do like Mongoose knows.
I don't know, simply because with the NHS, you don't know whether they're evil or incapable. Like, it's genuinely, it's like a toss-up. Yeah. And a lot of it comes from the fact that in America, you're like, well, we have really expensive healthcare. Yeah, but they actually want to treat you because they get money out of you. Over here, when socialized healthcare, you have a pot of money, and then it's like, how can we ration this? How little can we give you before you just piss off, or can we just make you piss off and suffer with it and live with it for the rest of your life? And so there's a genuine cost where they're like, oh, it is cheaper to let him die, though, innit? And that's the way they save the money.
We have MAID.
Yeah, well, we're getting the same thing. That's that. Starmer pushed that through.
You're welcome.
Well, it's an inevitable. It's a natural consequence of socialized healthcare, which is why it's an evil institution. But everyone's like, oh my god, worship the mighty NHS. I'm like, no, I'd rather rip it out at its roots. So
you said the word.
I mean, not that MAID.
That's his next cosplay.
Like, okay, if
he's already been a shark.
If every nurse wore a maid outfit, I think there'd be a lot of people paying for healthcare.
Oh,
I mean, at least then they'd do some cleaning.
Oh man.
Oh, it's definitely cuter than the people who typically clean at hospitals. You might get a stick injury, like a needle stick injury.
Ow.
I was going to say that could.
Sorry,
I wasn't touching that with a barge pole.
It's just medical speak. We just call it a stick injury.
That's actually the technical term.
Oh my gosh!
It's like I never leave the hospital.
I live here now.
Oh no! Are you just? Oh, it's got injured again.
I need CPR right away.
It's got its own heart.
Well, I'm actually surprised that Disprue didn't have anything shocking to share for us first thing the stream
Really?
started. He didn't have. He
Well,
didn't
should
say
I-
anything.
Well, I was going through bookmarks while we were talking, and then you asked me about
Wait.
some nurse, and I'm like, "What? I'm not a true crime person. That's the weird, twisted thing that women are into because they basically like to see horrific things happen to other women.
You know
That
what,
seems
Disprue,
to be
I don't
why
judge,
women like
I
true
don't
crime."
judge what you do in your spare time. Okay.
I might have something. 1 second. I mean, I don't know.
I
The
definitely have the
validity of this.
bookmarks. They're just not pulled up.
Here. So this is. Don't know if this is true. Apparently, Uber is offering free Valentine's rides exclusively for couples, and then you could also go to apparently Holiday Inn and get a free room, only in the U.S. during Valentine's Day. Like I said, I don't know the validity of this. Twitter is wild. Twitter is rampant. There's no community notes yet. Actually,
Can you just hover over Hoops Crave to pull up his bio?
No, it's not true. But it
Yeah.
would be funny if it was.
That's what. If you just hover over Hoops Crave, I have a feeling it'd probably say parody account. Parody account. There
Oh
you go.
yeah. Oh, because Pop Crave is the one that's the regular one, right?
Oh, because
It's
I was
okay.
gonna say,
They've
how do you
gotten
go to
me.
a place like this and not bring like a lady of the night and just be like, this?
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's free for 30 minutes, and then someone
it.
walks in like, "You only need 10."
As is like 38 seconds.
Yeah, it'll take you longer to change the sheets, love. All right.
That's what I always say when I have patients. It takes quicker. It's always quicker to X-ray them than to clean the room.
They've gotten me the one. I don't know if it was Hoops Crave, but it was like I think it was a parody for like discussing films or something. They got me. It's okay. They get us all at least once.
Yeah.
But speaking of Rachel Zegler, this is probably a really nice article that Disprue loves. He put it in the chat. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Zoom in more. It's too small. My eyes.
I just found out that my father was a mime. You just found that out? He never spoke about it.
Oh my.
As you mean to go on, folks?
He's like,
I haven't
My
even
work
finished pulling
here
him up
is
yet. That
done.
was just like, no, I need to show that now.
Disprove
he's like, my work here is done.
Mhm.
is so much better. Now, sorry.
There is a. I do have one that I think is just that this is the destruction of society right here. I actually, this is the most horrific thing. This is basically the loss of society. We have given in.
What'd you do? What? Oh no!
No,
Oh, I see
this is my girlfriend is not hungry option as an option with extra fries on fried wings, fried cheese sticks. It's like, no. If she says she's not hungry, she gets nothing. You deserve, you are entitled. It's House of Cards all over again. You are entitled to nothing.
Disprove. If, say, you're in said relationship and she said, I'm not hungry, and then she starts eating your food, what do you do?
Don't eat the food. She won't be allowed to eat
He's
the
not
food.
gonna let her eat the food.
She's not hungry.
This is your consequence.
Yes. Choices have consequences. You have to learn. This is rewarding bad behavior. You reward good behavior, you punish bad behavior. Well, you should have been hungry at the time.
Hey, I always share my food, not just with like a significant other, but with friends. Because I always say, if I share, I love like trying a little bit of everything because the fat kid in me is like, I need to know what everything on the menu tastes like, and I will buy all the food on the menu, have a bite, and then toss it if I wanted to try everything, especially traveling.
I mean, it's different if you agree to buy a load of stuff and share it. Or even if you were just like, I'm not hungry, I'll eat yours. Fair enough. That's a reasonable answer. But I'm not hungry and then expecting to eat. No, now you're just lying. No, you're not allowed. You've broken. You have to face the punishment.
Oh wait, Disper, are you an only child? I don't remember.
No.
Okay. As a sister to brothers, I've had to give so much food. Well, I not had to. When I don't finish my food, I get this look from my brothers. Go, you finished with that?
Oh yeah, brothers always take the leftovers for sure.
No, that's never something we've done in my family. Leftovers, eating off other people's plates is
Oh, it's just
Frowned
it's so
upon.
often that I never finish my food, and they know. So it's like a fight to who gets it first.
They're like dogs. They just sit there drooling.
They're
waiting.
ready for
Can you
it.
finish those French fries.
Yeah. They're like, stop begging.
I reward bad behavior, apparently.
Well, no, bad behavior specifically. If you say, if you ask them, "Are you hungry?" They say no. Tough.
All right. Well, let me get a couple supers. You guys are starting off early. Thank you. Mr. Rich, thank you for the 5. Sorry to hear that Brett Arnold passed away at 47. He was the lead singer of Three Doors Down. Rest in peace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 47. He had cancer.
That's
I saw
young.
that say that's
kind.
I don't know what kind of cancer he had. Maybe someone in the chat can tell me, but that's sad. I used to listen. I know my dad was a big fan of Three Doors Down, and I remember hearing them a lot, like early 2000s.
I've heard of them. That's
You know the Kryptonite song? That's them. If
Yeah.
you heard, you'd know. Yeah, they've got a few good ones.
yeah, they were around in my time,
they were
so-
around. Kidney.
Oh, that sucks.
Very sad. Cation Corey for 2. Disparu, are you going to MegaCon?
Yes.
You thought it was going to be a dad joke? She's like, she was ready.
Well, it is typical for Cajun to say a dad joke.
Oh, wait, I see
Which-
the other one that just came in.
By the way,
There you go.
that's why I was shaking my head because there was a dad joke. But we'll have to talk about this. But Saucy might be at another time due to MegaCon and
Yes.
meetups and whatnot. So
Yeah, a lot going on, but we will keep you guys updated. We've got
Yeah.
time. Cation Corey for 5. I still have my late grandmother in my contacts. Maybe it wasn't best to spread her ashes on such a windy day. That's true, like that one.
that was dirty.
That's dark enough. That's a good one. Yeah.
That's dark enough.
Oh my god,
See, that is my level. That is my level.
you nasty.
Duke Double for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you.
Thanks, Duke. What's up?
Thank you.
I saw your message. I'll reply back soon. I promise.
Ian for 50 pounds. Thank you, Ian. Disparu's dates involve separate tables and email.
What?
Look, not
Email
all of
has
them
to
end
do
in a
with the date.
restraining order. You know. Oh.
Oh my god.
Look, I've been on loads of dates with people. They didn't know that's what it was, but you know, I think it still counts.
Monkey
You go to a
King
restaurant,
for
there's
2.
50 people there, that counts.
I mean, sure. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tiered.
Too
Or
tired.
too tired.
Too tired.
I'm too tired.
That
Too
was
tiered,
like
wow.
epitome
okay.
of dad joke.
Yeah, that's an old one. That's a cracker joke.
And I messed it up.
Are you
Sorry.
saying that because he's white?
Wow, just rude.
Christmas cracker. Oh, Americans don't have them, do they? I only found this out last Christmas.
I'm joking.
No, but I genuinely only found out. I just assumed like it was an American tradition because Americans come from England. I assume it went over there with them. No, they're amazed. They're like, "Do you wear like little paper hats on Christmas?" It's like, yeah. Do you not? Is that not normal?
I don't like. I didn't know what Christmas
Savage.
crackers were. It's
Colonial savages over there. It is.
I think this is a very like white person thing to do. I don't know. Asians never. No Asians I know had Christmas crackers.
Well, yeah, they should submit to the dominant culture then, shouldn't they?
Hurt says I thought he was brown. He's only brown from the waist down. Because he poops. I don't know.
Just smears it on himself. It's like it's easier this way.
Well, okay. To be fair,
Oh god,
I've
this is
never-
a dad joke and off.
I've never
What'd you
had
find?
Christmas with white people that had Christmas crackers, so maybe that's my problem.
I've never had
Are
Christmas crackers.
Oh,
you
it's
sharing
this.
something?
I've just-
True? I'm waiting for something to.
Yeah. It starts with I found this quite humorous. What is the
That's an
stupidest thing
X-ray
that made
joke.
me laugh today? Pelvis.
That's so funny.
It's really awful. It's a really bad one.
No, but it's such an X-ray joke, and I love it. And I'm going to use it from now on. Thank you.
It's like I need that in my life.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so sad. I find it that funny.
I told the crew my best joke while in an elevator. How did it go? It was funny on so many levels.
Disrew's on fire tonight, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
know your dad game is really up there.
They're all Star Trek ones. Like, whenever I think of the 80s, my first thought is a boombox. That's just a stereotype.
He found his favorite page that ever existed.
These are the ones that I bookmarked a while ago. There's been so much stuff that happened in the last 4 days. To scroll through 4 days of bookmarks took me a long time.
Oh God, if it's like your tabs, it's gonna take forever to go through.
I've been scrolling through them since the start of the stream.
I've been doing the whole time
and going and going and going.
Yeah, I need to make like a folder for this stream that I just bookmark things for this.
Yes. Well, we should maybe have a Discord channel of all these joke memes.
Yeah.
Well, it's no fun. It's no fun if you see it first. Like, I put the links that was like, well, if you're interested in this, show it on the stuff. But otherwise, oh, this one's good. I think this was. I didn't show this last week. Famous historical figures. I need to mute it. All the donuts being made.
I don't get it.
Netflix.
Oh.
Okay,
wait
now
for
I get
it. All right.
Oh my God.
Back to the article that I was going to share 5 minutes ago. It's okay. Disrew put this in, so I'm guessing he's happy about it. The number of girls and women leading the top movies of 2025 has hit a 7-year low, according to a new study from the USC Annenberg Inclusion Initiative. That's
well, my favorite thing about this is it says women and girls leading the top movies. So this isn't the amount of movies they're in. You could be in 90% of all movies ever made,
but
and yet if they were all failures, they would still come back with the same response.
With how they have made so many crappy female-led movies, it's as soon as you sniff anything that is DEI, woke, all of a sudden the
or
audience
Girl Boss,
disappears.
which is actually in that order what each of those pictures were.
Yep. And honestly, Wicked, if they didn't have their press tour, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, the press tour was really like what weirded people out about them. Yeah, it was very odd. The first movie was good. I actually enjoyed the first movie. I was the target demographic for that movie, and I enjoyed it. Snow White, that was never going to be my cup of tea. The Anna de Armas. It would have been if it was done properly. Ballerina. I liked Ballerina. Out of all of them, I liked that the most.
I didn't. The best time in it. No, not particularly. Because the best bits of it were when John Wick turned up, which just shows that it shouldn't have been her movie. I liked the bit where, because it starts off where she's in like this dress and she's fighting in high heels and stuff. And it's like, okay, that's what you need to do. This entire thing needs to be, I'm for the male gaze beating up people. And then afterwards, it's like, Because the way they should have played it, and they did in parts, or I think they taught it this way, that essentially you can't go head-to-head with men, you're going to have to fight different ways. And then the rest of the movie is just her going head-to-head with men. Like, they'll punch it and she'll block it. It's like, well, you wouldn't be able to do that. I think they needed a different fighting style for her.
Yeah, maybe.
Kill
but the
Bill
way...
style.
Yeah, that would have been... I liked it, though, but I look at it like the John Wick universe isn't very realistic anyways, because he gets, shot and stabbed and just, like, gets up. It's like, oh.
He doesn't fight women.
Well, no,
for all of his movies, he's fighting men.
Well,
because it actually is a realistic thing. The one time is and she's silent, and she's also leading a load of men. She doesn't go and start punching him. She doesn't go and take them all down and everything. Instead, he's against big, massive, tall men all the time. I think if you'd done that same movie and cast someone better the role, probably would have been better. It had like decent choreography and stuff. She tried her best. It's just I even like the story of it. I thought the story was quite cool. Having a town full of assassins.
That was cool. I liked it, but I think the downfall of it was like they made it a chapter in the John Wick universe, and they could have changed a couple of things to make it better, yes, but he was my favorite part of the movie as well. That and that town, that whole section with being in that town was very cool. I think putting like a John Wick movie in it made everybody going into it like, okay, where's John Wick then? If they should have taken that out if they were trying to do like a separate chapter and then made him like a surprise, like we didn't expect him to be there. Like that would have been better, I think.
Where I think her role would have been better would have been in John Wick 4. Instead of the guy with the dog, who was awful. Like, she should have just taken that role, and I think it would have fit more there as, like, a side character within one of his movies, if you were going to do it. I just don't think she's strong enough to lead an action movie like that.
I do really like Ana de Armas, but I do agree with that. Like, she's a good co-star, I would say. But she could lead if she's got like if it would have been her and John Wick on the adventure the whole time, that also might have gone over better.
Oh my god, that would have been his, so much better.
Yeah, if she would have been like his sidekick, kind of. I think people would have loved that. But they were I see what they were trying to do, and I didn't hate the movie. I put that one right in the middle of all John Wick movies. I liked it, but they definitely could have done a few things to make it a little bit more interesting. Like it really picked up once they went to that town, because that is so cool. And like there's something about winter scenes in movies, like in horror, and then like an action like this when you're just watching them fight and it's like just winter outside, it just sets the scene for some reason. For me, I love it.
So the reason why I bring this up is because the start of it is it hits a 7-year low, and then you see the first graph and it's like it's a 2-year low. It, like, I mean, the low in 1 year.
2 years. Because 2023
if you go back,
is
you're like, well, it equals 5.
I don't think they know how to math, clearly.
Well, no. Also, when you think about
people that did the girl gamers chart, how many female gamers there are.
Also, it is like, why would it be 50-50? The majority of the audience is men. If you want to go and see action movies, like all action movies is out. We've seen with, what is it, Wuthering Heights? That'll do gangbusters in like the female audience and everything. Oh my god,
because there's going to be so many sex scenes with the two of them.
Yeah, but she's going to be the lead so that they can project themselves onto the main character. If the majority of the audience that go to movies is going to be men, you're going to see more movies aimed at men, and so 40% is probably generous, like for the audience, or probably more accurate to the audience if you can count like girlfriends dragged along that probably wouldn't have gone anyway.
Well,
I actually think you actually see that if you look at the average, it's always been about this. Last year was a massive exception compared to everything else.
All there was probably girl-led movies. Realistically, I would love to see the list of the top 100 to give a comparison and what came out. And this is not the, I want to say, the audience's fault. You guys make crap movies with female leading characters.
Yeah.
I remember in Warner Brothers. Or the worst.
Oh.
It's calling people out who's the worst, who isn't the worst. I don't know why I've got a massive ad there.
Let's read this. So is this 2025? Yes. Okay. So
50%. 54%.
Universal.
50. Like, if you have 50% of your movies being led by women, you did that deliberately. There is no way you landed on exactly 50% without trying.
And this is also showing that they tried to make an even keel amount of movies that are female led, and the audience still chose to put their money on movies that are male led. Let that sink in.
That is the biggest problem with this entire thing, is that you can call out distributors all you want, but what you're really doing with this is the audience. You are saying the audience didn't want to go to women-led movies. It is like, because you could have had 10 movies out of all of them that were female-led, but if the audience really liked them and they all went to see them, you could have 100% of the top films were led by women. That's what this would lead. So they're talking about the distribution of how many are in the movies, when really it's only down to the audience that's make this stuff.
Yeah. And it just goes to show what the audience wants to see. It's not these female-led movies. I think that if they did a better job at some of these female-led movies that are female-esque, not this like bait and switch, which we're gonna see soon, it would resonate.
I think what Mike said here is hit the nail on the head. What they forgot was in moving away from romance films and trying to make girl boss movies. Romance films make a ton of cash, give ladies what they want. Yeah.
Plus, they're cheaper to make too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but their main issue is that you just can't make that many romance movies because you will oversaturate the audience as it's like only women going to them, where there's a broader range, which is why they were like, well, we want, it says here, Netflix, 50% of things. Well, if you want 50% of things, you have to take over male movies because just the distribution of the audience and the movies that appeal to them. So they just don't like that it's impossible to do otherwise.
What they could do is for every male-led movie that is an action, for example, say they put $100 million into it, they can make 4 rom-coms at $25 million a piece, and probably make the same amount of money.
Or more. I mean, look at Barbie. If you choose the right IP, you get way more.
So, you're just not putting money in the correct spot. You can even make 5 or 10 rom-coms at that rate.
I miss comedy.
Like, you do not need more than, 10 mil to make a movie. Theoretically.
Speaking of comedy.
Speaking of Wuthering Heights, from Grace Randolph, one of the horniest reviewers who spent a lot of time talking about a bulge in her time.
Wait, does a lordy go into white tidy whities?
Well, it's a totally different movie than Barbie. I would hope so. That'd be very strange. But hot damn is good. It's super sexy, super sad, and he's gonna get Bond. I don't think he should be Bond. I don't know why he would be Bond.
Is he British?
But now she's like, if he gets Bond, my ovaries are gonna explode.
She just wants to see him with a gun.
But here we go. Like she'd enjoyed the movie from that picture. That was enough for her.
I will say this was. I don't know if I'm gonna like the movie. I'll probably end up seeing it. I know nothing about the books or anything. But that picture they were trying to go with Gone with the Wind, classic romance, and I think that was good for promotion, something like that. And there's so many women I've just seen on Instagram, all these women bgoing and bending and being where that is and having a friend take a picture where Margot Robbie is. I'm like, oh my gosh, this movie made all these women so thirsty.
It is what is Disprue call it? Clit lit on screen.
Oh, what a great. Speaking of clit lit,
he's got all the stuff.
Margot Robbie reveals she's a serial rereader. Now, I'm not surprised there are many men out there that have watched the same 3 seconds of a video over and over again. But she really likes to reread anything. I think we can get the order.
Sometimes I'll read a series 3 times through and then move on.
Yeah, 3 times through. She's probably talking about Lord of the Rings. That's what I'd imagine. She's read Lord of the Rings time and time again. Absolutely loves it.
She just had to see Boromir's death over and over again.
Yeah, that's the bit that really did it for her. She likes him in the grip.
Yeah, Akatar, I read.
Yeah. That is one of the well-known series on Book Talk. Then there's...
Before I moved on to Throne of Glass.
There's another one.
I've never heard of this. Is this all smut?
Yes.
I have trouble letting go of things I like.
I bet she does. It's she can only hold it one-handed, but apart from that...
I bet you she would hold on as long as possible if she could.
What she's just said is no different than a guy going, I've been watching it loads. You should see some of the documentaries I've watched at home. I tell you, that movie was a 10 out of 10 gold, so everyone should see it. You should see it. My dad. What you say? Yeah, your dad should see it. I recommend it to everyone. I've seen it thousands of times. Lesbian Spank Inferno. It's just, there is nothing different about a guy saying that than what she's just said.
Did he just say lesbian Spank Inferno?
Spank Inferno.
It was a sneaky coupling reference.
I was gonna be like, is this a Disprue movie?
But this is it's this so her going, no, I read. I'm classy. I read, and then to list those series is okay.
Which I've never heard of. I love that you know more clitlet than I do.
Wow. But there's a whole debate around a kitchen table, and he's like, no, it's erotica. Why when women do it is it art, but when a man does it, it's just smart. And then she goes, tell me what the plot is, and he starts describing the plot of what happens.
We have clitlet, you guys have hentai. It's fine. I think we're just gonna have to.
This time it's personal.
At least there's no tentacles. Okay, never mind. I forgot.
Have you read the clitlet stuff? That's half of that is animalistic.
I forget the audience. I'm so sorry. It's so gross.
There is nothing they want. The weirder the better. Sorry, I will bring up a Lord of the Rings thing to try and cleanse everyone's palates.
I don't believe you.
No, it is Lord of the Rings. There are only 2 white actors in Black Panther who are Martin Freeman and Bilbo Baggins. Andy Serkis, who played Gollum. They're just the Tolkien white guys.
He is on fire with these dad jokes.
Well, a palate cleanse, because I thought this was an interesting story, and I'm sure all you Warhammer fans will be happy to hear this. I'm not surprised by this at all, because, you know, as we heard during Witcher, like it's kind of up in the air, because some people say that he didn't leave Witcher because of like the contract, that if they strayed too far from the original story, he was going to leave. I believe that, but you know, we don't know. But anyways, he's a big Warhammer fan, Henry Cavill. All the writers went home except him when Henry Cavill is still correcting 300 lines of lore at 4 a.m. for the Amazon series. While the writers clocked out, Henry stayed behind at 4 a.m., red pen in hand, guarding Warhammer 40K like sacred text, correcting lore, armor colors, even pronunciations. He's I know, it's great. He's not just starring in Amazon series, he's defending grimdark purity from dilution. This isn't method acting, it's siege. Click to see why fans are stunned. I don't know if we need to
now,
do that, but that's just
before anything else, this is a rumor. As far as I'm aware, it's a sourceless rumor.
I believe it though, because isn't he a huge fan?
Well, that's the interesting thing. Normally about this,
it's allowed to do that is the question. Either.
Normally with these rumors, it's like so-and-so was an arsehole on stage, or so-and-so was doing this, or it was always something nasty. And yet when it comes to him, the only things people believe is he was so nice, he was protecting the lore, he was happy all the time. He
builds PCs, he's a nerd.
Yeah, a lot of people, I've seen people, it's like, this is a rumor, but we believe it. So, you know, if people are going to believe groundless rumors about you, it should be this.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, because people will say, like, take certain things with a grain of salt, right? Like we've heard that the reason he left Witcher was because he had in his contract that if they stray too far from the source material, he can leave. And I kind of believe that, but then there's other people that are like, he thought he was going to be Superman, so he left to go back and do Superman stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. We can't know.
He was quoted early on as, because I think they were playing like 7 series or something, and he said something along the lines of, "Yeah, I'll stay as long as you know, it sticks to the books. I'm having fun with it."
Yeah.
And so he's even then going like, "Look, if I leave, that's it. It's not because I don't like the IP."
Yeah. So he didn't renew the contract because of that. You know, like I understand it. It got so bad I couldn't even watch the first episode with Liam. I watched like 10 minutes and I was like, "Yeah, you know, I don't have time." I gotta go. I got stuff
the
to
sad
do.
part is he's actually not bad as him. It's just
that's what I think.
The writing is bad. The writing.
I think he was the best part of the series. It's just the series wasn't very good.
No, I absolutely agree.
He tried his best. It was like
he looked pretty good, and he's good at the fight scenes. He's not as good as Henry, but I think Henry has a lot more experience.
Yeah.
Some of his fight scenes are good. They made a mistake in the ghost one that they showed early on. Just a bad. It was very badly choreographed. Didn't make any sense why he's swinging his sword at this thing that can't be damaged by swords that he should know. He should have planned better. So that was just a bad scene to show. But yeah, it wasn't his fault.
Then, maybe. Well, but then that's what Henry would have said. That sword wouldn't have worked.
Well, it's because he captured him with magic. It's like, he knew that what was inside when the doors opened, he would have just trapped it before it came out. The entire point of which is his preparation. So,
yeah, I believe this. It's like you want to believe it, right? Like you said, when you hear things going around about people, this is something that you want to believe, that he's so dedicated to the role and the lore that he's taking that much time. I would say that
it's a he would if he could thing.
Yeah,
like,
I absolutely agree with that. I don't know the ins and outs of the contract, obviously, and we haven't really heard much about Warhammer in the last year or so since he said he was going to work on this project. So
the same thing happened with Tomb Raider. That got announced, and then for like 2 years or something, we didn't hear anything. We're only just seeing filming stuff come out in pictures. So
God, and these
it seems to take a time at a while at Amazon. They silent.
Let's just do it, huh? Since we're talking about it, let's just get it over with.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, because all of us, I think, were like, well, she doesn't really have the body for it when they showed the first pictures. We're like, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then they were like, hold my beer. It's as bad as you thought it was going to be.
The first picture is the best they could have done with that actress.
All the original ones, yeah.
Yeah. And then and I saw people at the time going, she'll probably be in this for 5 minutes, and they bait and switch. Welcome to the nun outfit.
What?
It makes
wearing
her-
a vest underneath a backpack over top of a shirt. I don't see what the point is. But
Well,
hey.
didn't they already
Well-
say like it's not for the male gaze? Like
Yes,
that
she
crap?
said it's not a male. It's not a male movie. It won't show you what the men liked about Tomb Raider. It's not for the male gaze. It's about her empowerment. So
Lara
yeah, I
Croft
agree.
Female-led
Male
movies
gaze.
that aren't going to do well.
Well, I've seen other people, and they're like, "Well, it's raining. She's cold." No, you don't understand. I don't care if she's cold. Wear the pissing outfit that the men want to see. I don't care what happens to the. This is the whole point about no one cares how the pie's made. They just want to eat the pie. It's the same with this. I don't care if the actress is cold when she's filming. You can work around that. She can do a scene and you can warm her up or whatever. But she should be in the short hot pants and not wearing very much.
Not even that. Like the Rise of the Tomb Raider game, the outfit. Here, let me pull that up.
Is there a cold
I don't even
winter
care.
outfit that she's wearing?
And it
Like,
looks
I
much
don't
better
even.
than this.
I don't even care if this is from the game because you
No,
can
no,
use.
it's not. It's not. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but I don't
Like,
care if
what-
it is because it like the entire point is why is like what is the point of her in this movie? The point of her is to look good so the men go and see the movie.
I
Oh, isn't
think,
this
like,
from the
this-
remake? The stuff though,
This is from
I don't
the-
even consider these to be
she's
Tomb
wearing
Raider.
even more clothes.
I think it looks
Yeah, but
better,
that's
though.
from
The
the
jacket
new
looks
Lara
cooler.
Croft.
I liked this game. I liked Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I'm just saying I think it looks better. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? Like maybe it
I
is
don't-
just because she's cold. Whatever.
I don't think,
know.
I don't think people should adapt this much. Even if they've got good stories or whatever, and you want to turn them into a movie, I still think you should use the classic Lara Croft because that one was made because it's like, well, that's unrealistic, and we want to appeal to women, and so they stripped her of anything the men liked. She was the I
Okay.
don't want to be a male gaze Lara Croft.
So even in the
They've
game,
padded her in that though. They've padded her even more than she was in the first outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
What do you
her. Is this? I never played the Lara Croft game, so
have.
apologies. This is her Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend outfits. So
Yeah, that's like one of the classic looks. Yeah.
so we have.
Yeah, and if she was walking through Antarctica wearing that, no one would complain.
So this is, with the longer shirt, short shorts. This is the evening ripped.
No
Excuse
one would
me.
complain about that either.
Excuse me.
Biker. Even the biker outfit is sexy. Like,
Yeah, she's covered up, but it still looks good. Yeah.
Wasn't she in cat suits and stuff at some point?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this is her
Even
winter
that.
outfit.
It's very tight. It's very figure hugging. You can still see everything.
Like I said, even if they got an Angelina Jolie clone to like the look was there, then it's not going to be good because of the writing. There you go, Disparu.
That's the most based outfit, yeah. And this is
Long
the
live the
thing. It's
king.
like they said that the director said the same thing with Red Sonja. That I had women lining up around the block who all looked like Red Sonja. They all had a body. They could all fill out everything in all the right places. They were models. They were athletes. They had the perfect body, like 1 in a million kind of thing. But I didn't want any of those. I cared about an actor that people could believe. And it's like, no, your audience wants to care how she looks. Her acting ability is kind of irrelevant at that point. If she looks good, people will let her off.
Like they could have given fan service with at least a little cleavage. Come on.
But the first Tomb Raider, she comes out of the shower for absolutely no reason. The butler's there. She turns around, drops the towel for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. Like
That's
this,
what the...
this outfit would have been fine in the cold.
Well, even in the first Lara... I think it's the first Lara Croft movie. She does go through a forest in that. And no one complained about her outfit then because there were parts of the other rest of the movie that was fan service.
Think of like Charlie's Angels, right? The crazy stuff they had them doing, but they always made sure that it was like figure hugging or revealing. And
Yeah.
and those are girl movies. To be fair, those are kind of like girl movies,
Oh,
right? But the
here's the
guys
catch.
watch
Well-
them because of the way the women look. I feel
Like,
like
look
Charlie's
at-
Angels is supposed to be like a chick flick. Maybe I'm wrong. I know a lot of
Look
guys
at what they put-
watch, but
Look at what they put Angelina Jolie in. It's like, yeah, that's not from the games. No one's complaining.
It's
Like, they
similar,
shows you
though.
everything.
it's pretty similar from the game. I would say at least it's the look, right? Like with the thigh straps and
Oh, yeah, because at one point she was underwater. I think that was in the second movie. Again, it's all a
Catsuit.
very figure-hugging kind
Yeah.
of wetsuit.
yeah. I'm gonna get a couple supers because we're falling behind, but I'm not.
They
I'm gonna
showed
jump
her in a
ahead
bikini.
because Ian.
Even...
Thank you for the 50, Ian. If Lara Croft is cold, we should have visible evidence.
What are you talking about,
Yeah.
Ian? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I probably have a bookmark for that from Star Trek.
He's like, I got a bookmark for
Oh
that.
my god!
I think I do. But look
Got
at
a
this.
bookmark for
She's in a
everything.
horse riding outfit. No one would complain if you put a hot woman in that.
And it's still hotter than like the what the thing I don't get is that vest. That vest totally ruins Sophie Turner's body
It's
and the
meant
way she
to.
looks.
It makes her look
Yeah.
older too. The outfit ages her. For some, I don't know if that's just. Let me bring it up again. I X'd it out, but it's just something about it that like ages her. It could be the lighting and everything, but I don't know. They probably were
Well,
actually
obviously it's not
outside.
lit to look good.
Yeah,
but
they're probably outside. So
I don't.
be fair.
So when I go hiking, I always say wear the brightest colors because if I die, someone will be able to find me. Blah blah blah. Blah. Hiking is not for looking good, but
No.
she goes to another level
Yeah,
with the outfit she wore.
yeah.
Like, why is the arms two-toned? For one.
She's like the color. She's like, forget how it looks. The color scheme is all wrong.
No, it is. And that vest is so fugly.
Well,
Gross.
that kind of vest is the kind of thing that farmers in Wales would wear. And yes,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's cold, but that's not the point. Nobody cares if a farmer in Wales looks good when he's tending the sheep. Except the
Yeah.
sheep.
Like,
Except the sheep.
and,
Well, he's got to seduce them somehow.
like the pants, like I get why she would wear cargo pants, but like also you're wearing cargo pants where you put the freaking pockets where the guns are.
Okay.
So what's the point of wearing cargo pants?
So this is what Angelina Jolie wore into the forest. This is from the first movie. So she's been through a rainforest and stuff at this time, and it's still figure hugging. And
Oh my god. Yes. Like Sophie Turner can literally wear just yoga pants and a top. It'd be
No
fine.
one should wear yoga pants.
It's better than whatever cargo pants she's wearing, okay?
Common.
Just saying.
Well,
I'm being so judgy right now.
No one should wear yoga pants.
on
I
that
like wearing my
note-
yoga pants. Whatever, Disper.
No
What
one
else
should
do you
wear
wear
yoga
to-
pants.
what else do you wear to yoga?
Especially those ones which have like a two-toned arse, because you can tell they use different material to cram all the fat into
Oh,
something vaguely resembling an resembling shape.
What was that video that I saw? You know which one I'm talking about now. There was a girl that wore the butt compression pants, and she had no butt, and it looked so funny.
What? I would respect people more that wore 2 layers and had 1 pair of compressions and 1 pair of yoga pants than the people who obviously had different material to reinforce the arse.
Oh god! Now I'm finding some really crazy videos, and I regret doing this. Twitter, you're hurting me.
Twitter, you've heard X-ray. No.
I forgot who posted the video, but there are some. You know the like the Sheen, or there's certain other yoga pants that have like it'll push your butt up pants.
I've seen them around. I've seen like there was like ads on like Instagram where it's like wearing those pants in front of my boyfriend or my husband, and like they react like the same, like, oh my gosh, like drooling and stuff. And it's like, if that's your wife, you
And
know
what was
her butt looks
X-Ray's
like.
reaction for?
I put butt compression pants gone wrong, and you know Twitter. There's just some.
It was like you'd just eaten a lemon. It was like
I saw a video of like a butt plug and stuff and implements in a person's.
It's because
Yeah.
you did it at the same time I shared this.
No,
I'm like,
it wasn't.
I wasn't sure
your
if you
share.
saw a little preview and like, oh that.
No, it was
But
my
this
Twitter,
is-
not yours.
This is Deanna Troy on Star Trek. I needed a lot of counselling for my abandonment issues, and she was clearly
She a
cold at the
counselor?
time. She was clearly very cold,
he-
and they
he's
were all
like-
that
he's
in
like,
Star
Goosebumps?
Trek.
He's
Does
like,
she
I
have
got you,
goosebumps?
Ian. There you go, Ian. That's
It was
what
like
you
Deanna
asked for.
Troy's the only person I could stand talking about emotions.
It
I
reminds
have
me
no
of
idea what y'all talking about.
It reminds me of the Robin Williams stand up when he's like walking around New York on a cold day. He's like, and the breeze hits and the chicken's done.
I remember The Simpsons, where he goes commando one day and he's like, there's nothing like an unfurnished basement.
Oh, okay. Let me catch up on supers, guys. Thank you so much. Lesis has been a member for 2 months. I often wonder what my parents did for fun before the internet. I asked my 7 brothers and sisters, but they didn't know either. Just choked on that
They
one.
made 7 brothers and sisters. Got it.
Yeah.
This is always true. This is why the birth rate plummeted when women went to work. If women stay at home, they just start having kids. Happens every time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I will gladly. If you go work and I can just stay at home. Just saying. I
Living
could
the
live
dream.
like what was
Strangely,
that character?
that's how
You said, like,
society worked for the last 5,000 years.
You're in chat right now. What was that character? The Faraman? No. The Farman, the one where the
Don't know what you
women
mean.
stay at home cooking naked and stuff.
Ferengi
Ferengi
from Star Trek.
Yes.
All the men,
Ferengi.
the Ferengi are like natural businessmen, so they love going out and making money. The only thing they want from their woman is you don't wear any clothes and you stroke their ears. That's all they want.
That's so
Chisel their
easy.
teeth every now and again. Yeah.
So easy. I'll live like a Ferengi woman. Just leave me at home. I'll be so happy.
It's like the Betazoid. So it's one line in Starfleet Academy that actually is, and it was only because it's a joke that everybody has made in their time. But they have naked weddings where everyone that goes to the wedding is nude. It's like, that must be really awkward because that includes grandparents. And there comes an age, you're like, put it away. No. We'll break tradition for you, love.
Definitely not want to see naked because I've seen a lot of people naked. Not by choice because of the hospital.
It's like, you should have just left it there because I've seen a lot of people naked.
She's seen some things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I finished watching season 1 of The Pit. If you guys have ever heard of it, it's like a very
I know what it
similar
is. Yeah.
to 24. So it follows the like doctors and some nurses like through each hour of their shift. And yeah, some of the stuff that you see is hilarious, insane, weird, definitely weird. I remember there was a guy who literally had a micro and it took them. So I had gone to the OR for whatever case with the x-ray machine. And I remember sitting there for 2 hours as they tried to get a catheter in a guy with a micro PP.
You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult. Like, you wouldn't think the size of it, like, to grab would be that much of a...
It does. So if you don't have that much to grab on, and he wasn't circumcised either, so you have to hold the foreskin and hold it and put the tube in and keep things clean. It took forever. And all I could think was, how long is it going to take for them to put a catheter in that tiny little pee-pee?
I mean, as long as it's big as essentially your index fingers, I don't know why it would be... So yeah, so was it thinner than fingers?
It was so hard to pull back.
I mean, that is something that no man ever wants to hear. I'm gonna have to get the tweezers. Like, that's not a thing anyone.
Okay, and like, so typically, most guys, you can just hold it and pull back the foreskin and whatever if they have foreskin and put it in. It's not that hard. But because you kind of
that does help, though, I imagine.
You needed 3 hands. 1 to pull back the foreskin, 1 to hold and stabilize it, and then 1 to put the catheter in. It was really tough when there's not much to work with.
You're gonna have to use your mouth.
No!
What? You've only got 2 hands,
No, I mean, the nurse would help. There's a nurse there. There's a couple nurses
for anyone
there.
For anyone that has seen Ricky Gervais's latest series, it's very similar to that. It's simultaneously one of the worst jobs, but there's probably worth. It's probably got upsides when you think about it a bit more.
No, he did not get a happy ending. He ended up getting the surgery, and it was a success. Okay, but it was one of the. I just remember thinking, like, should I ask if I can leave and then you call me back? But I also like talking with nurses, so.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, I don't know what just happened.
I'll cleanse everyone.
Some things, and now you need to know some of the things I've seen.
I'll cleanse everyone's palates.
No!
Why would you post
You
that?
mean you're gonna give us nightmares now tonight? I gotta watch a cartoon after this.
It's solo leveling.
Okay, so did you watch Starfleet Academy Wicked?
No, I'm so
she's
sorry.
Totally going to turn her head off now. Although maybe I will let you do the super chats first because we totally interrupted.
It's okay.
And then we'll talk Starfleet.
Yeah. Cajun Corey, thanks for the 2. So I get to tell this room my jokes in person. I'm
Yes.
very excited for you, Corey. Monkey hate clean.
I'm not promising I won't cringe. But
If
they
they're dark,
physically
just make
cringe.
sure, bring the darkest jokes that you have, and
Yes.
What is wrong with you tonight, Monkey?
Bring the worst jokes that would get you cancelled off the internet.
you know what? He sent that like 30 minutes ago, and you were just talking about that. So it's like,
Look,
I don't
like,
know how.
She
I
really
always
needed to
think
talk
that
about
up.
someone having a microwave.
A microwave. A very
It's the smallest
micro.
microwave you've ever seen.
so what do you call a cheap circumcision? A ripoff. Cranberry, thank you for the 5. You like that one too?
A little. A lot.
I gotta.
It took me a second because I wasn't concentrating, and then my brain cut off. It's like that was like my subconscious found it funnier before I did. It was like, oh.
He's like, I get it. Cranberry, thank you for the 5. Disprue likes the Star Trek jokes, but they really phase her.
Oh my
Answer,
god!
I hardly know her.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Down under Daz for an Australian 5. Thank you. My girlfriend thought she drew her eyebrows on too high. She looked surprised.
Oh my god.
It's the same thing. There was a guy, I think it was Jimmy Carr, who went, my girlfriend got too much Botox. She, ruined her face. She was stunned, but you couldn't tell.
Oh yeah, like the Robin Williams, like you look like you've had a slight coma, but you're beautiful. Mongoose, thank you for the 5 pounds. See, his Jimmy Carr is my Robin Williams. We've got something for everything from their stand-up. Thank you for the 5 pounds, Mongoose. I've now gone over a week without making any cheap innuendos. Touch wood.
Oh, there was
I don't
There was
get
a-
it.
I don't get it either. I don't know why I'm
Touchwood,
laughing.
Touchwood is a cheap innuendo.
Oh, okay.
Morning wood.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
the thing, Starfleet Academy.
Oh, Mongo!
Mongoose.
Starfleet Academy has that same joke in it, though. It's like, we should all, tomorrow, if we want to do this, you meet by this tree at 6 a.m. So there you go. You could all say you've had morning wood. And then the guy laughs. The guy that says it in the show laughs. It's like, you can't put a laugh track in if you're going to make bad jokes that you have to
my
tell
God.
the audience it was funny.
Star Trek
Yeah.
is all fun and
What?
stupid.
There was a literal fart joke when you were like, it's all fart. It's like, yeah. They laughed at that as well to try and tell you it was really funny.
Yeah. I had to laugh because literally when they were having that fake faux dinner to like help him with the whatever diplomacy, she's like, diversity. I'm paraphrasing. Diversity is our strength. Holly Hunter.
You're in the X-ray queue?
Yeah, sorry.
Don't apologize. I don't apologize.
I'm
I
Canadian.
blame Wicked.
apologize.
Don't blame the super chat. Blame Wicked for pulling it up.
No,
Wicked
no,
was like
I'm
Wicked was
Canadian.
premature.
I apologize for everything.
Premature
Uh,
super chat
Yeah.
bring up.
Oh my god, this is so weird. Sorry. I had to watch that extra girl microbeans this morning. Holy-
Look, we were all amazed it was happening and didn't know how to stop it. It's just happened.
There's a lot of stories. I
Sometimes you
haven't
get
told
sucked
on
into
this
stuff
yet.
and you're like, I don't know how I got here.
Yeah, that's probably
That's how
a
all
lot of.
Is-
Yeah.
happened.
It's true.
I'm kidding.
It's a bit like this one. I don't know whether you
am
saw
I?
this. Hospital evacuated
Oh
after an
my God.
HHW1 mortillary shower was discovered in someone's butt.
Right. I've seen a lot of weird things in patients' butt, but
Not that.
World War I artillery is the first.
Well, you know
It's a first
I,
for her.
I don't know whether I could find it in the article, but it does say that the worst thing about this is that it happened before. And a few years ago, the same
France?
thing happened to somebody else.
In France. Are you saying in
Oh,
France?
no, here it is. I found it in the article. I have to just reshare it.
Oh.
Wicked's
Because-
being really responsible, and we're like taking everything off. The person back may seem like a strange location for water service. Shockingly, this wasn't at the first French hospital. This is in the same country.
To be
This
fair,
was like the
France
French-
has a lot of like bombs buried.
An
there still.
88-year-old. I mean, by the time you're 88, calm down, man. What do you think
He
you're
is
doing?
trying to live life on the edge. Okay.
I can only assume by 88, everything had sagged so far, it wasn't even a challenge for him.
And hey, maybe this is him saying a big F you to whoever he wanted to say F you. You tried to bomb us, I put it up my butt.
Yeah, like a German said, shove it up your
Start to
arse.
get
As well,
bum-
well,
your bum.
give me a few
What?
decades, I'll be able
I
to.
gotcha.
I worked up to it.
I needed to really relax back there.
I
Create some
don't know
room.
whether I think I may have pulled that up for something, but I don't know whether I have it here. I did tweet out, I retweeted that and said these Starfleet Academy adverts are getting out of control.
Oh man! All right,
But like, we're disgusting. Wicked. Wicked is broken.
I'm not disgusted. I'm along for the ride.
I'm trying to find like the funniest X-ray foreign bodies out there, and they're not funny.
They're not. Nothing's beating the French, huh?
Well, I mean, now it's just talking about kids and coins and stuff, which I've seen before. That's not funny.
That's nothing new for you.
She sees loads of queens.
Very true.
Josh, thank you for the $4.99. I'm 25 minutes behind. And a communist play, WTF did they think was going to happen? You capitalist pig dogs.
I mean, look, it was shown in London. They deserve everything they get.
They deserve it.
Yeah, like we should just wall off London. Like I am. London is the
True
same as California. It's like we should just wall it off and forget about it. This is why they keep telling me that if global warming improves or keeps going at this current rate, London will be underwater. So, you know, I've left everything on for years, just in the hope that one day.
Hold on. Ian for 50. The craziest thing about the unexploded shell story is that the amount of texts I got from dormant chat threads that said, "You okay?"
Wait, did that actually happen, Ian? Did that actually
You
happen?
never know with Ian. I feel like he would never lie to us.
I mean, how often does he holiday in France? Being Scottish? Well, no, I go to the border and try and
I
repel
don't know.
them.
He's got a sloop. He could just, you know.
I mean, he'll
there.
try and repel the English at the border, so you'd imagine the French were worse.
Maybe he likes the French, though.
No.
No, he's like, no,
No.
I don't believe that.
Anyone in
He will
no,
not believe
like he
it.
may really hate the English, but everyone in the UK hates the French.
Can you confirm,
And-
Ian?
and-
Mongoose?
If you are French and you get offended, you know you hate the English just as much. Like this goes back centuries, the rivalry. We even invented fingers to insult each other.
Which
We did. Well, you know
can't
the
say
you
no,
know the
like the
V's and the
French.
middle finger. Well, that's because we fired the longbows like that, and they would cut off the index finger, so you couldn't fire it back. So whenever we gave them the V's, they gave us the middle finger. It's like, we'll fire our longbows at you, we'll cut it off.
I love how the amount of people in the chat are just like, no one likes the French. There's so many. Hokies, thank you for the 20. People care that it is a good movie. Who gives a frack if it's a female lead or not? Yeah, well.
But the thing
the
is, when they put a
studios-
female in it, they put all the male traits into that female lead, and you're like,
Poor risk.
well, I don't want to support it because it's not fun or realistic.
I don't think it's about the traits that a woman has. So, like Ballerina, to be in Ballerina, she would have to essentially take on a male role and to beat people up and everything else. I think it's more, what is the purpose of this woman leading the movie? And it's like, if in Ballerina, the only reason she should have existed is to be there for the men. And that means she's got to look good, she's got to be good, and she's got to be for the male gaze. It's like the Lara Croft movie. No one would mind Lara Croft being there. No one would even mind this actress. If you knew the entire thing there was just for the male audience. And I think the issue that you have with girl bosses is they're not there for the men. They're there to humiliate the men and to empower women. Well, no man wants to watch a movie about empowering women. And like, as we found out over the last few years, women don't really want to watch a movie about empowering women either. They would much prefer to watch a romance, probably where he's chaining them to a wall.
See, when they-
That tends to be what we found out recently.
And this is the crazy part is like women, they want to feel sexy and desired. An empowered woman is the feminist story that is being fed to a lot of women. A lot of women have reached in their lives. And so they want to feel like an actual feminine woman where it's like, I get to be told what to do. I get to be a sexual object and look sexy and hot and not have to work because at some point you're going to want to be reset to factory settings.
That's an interesting point because it is like the girl boss is essentially anti-romance. Because she is, I'm the dominant person, I take on the male role, and the only men that go for that are weak-willed people that want to take on the female role. And so it's like, well, I'm not attracted to those kind of men, therefore I have nothing in this movie for me. And then the men are looking at it going, this doesn't represent me at all. Why are you showing all men as weak-willed people? And it also changes the, if you target something at a female audience, it's going to be more about the socialization, more about the emotions. It's going to be less about, like Starfleet Academy, it's going to be less about the ideas, the concepts, the going to war, dying for a king, loyalty, honor, justice. It's less about the ideals of why men exist and why they would improve. So Bond, why is Bond great? Well, one of the reasons is because it gets all the girls. That's the thing. If a Bond girl is in there and she's like, I actually don't like James Bond, oh, well, piss off then. Like, we should get someone else who is. You have no point. And I think that's from the male side, the girl boss thing. But it is interesting. Yeah, girl bosses are the anti-romance. Because the only people interested in them are the ones they despise.
Not a lot of females want to watch that because they're living that life. They want to live in a fantasy of, and I'm sorry, that's why women still want to date upwards to who they are.
Well, that's just biological. Yeah.
And this is why I say the whole thing of factory reset. We want to still feel like we are being wined and dined and being taken care of. And I mean, if you look at any of those podcasts about dating, women will date. It is very hard for women to date down from their economic status.
And that's why, well, we all know the figures. By 2030, half of women are going to be childless and single. And it's because as they... Well, yes, but everyone tends to use 2030 as a date for things. But as... It's because as they get more and more money, it's a zero-sum game. There's only so many jobs. So as you rise up the pay scale, you are decreasing the amount of men that you can get with because you won't date down. So as women took on men's jobs, they really needed to essentially date down and take on the men's roles of, I don't care if you, like, stack shelves. I'll date you anyway. And that just hasn't happened. And so because it hasn't happened, it just proves it's essentially a biological instinct. Like, this will never happen.
Delusional calculator.
That reminds me of the meme.
I think Pokimane did that recently.
What?
Pokimane
you want to do the delusion calculator? For funsies?
Sure.
I saw Pokimane do it, and she was like, oh. And then she marked a couple... Yeah, and then she marked it down to things, and she was like, oh. But Pokimane has recently soft-launched her boyfriend as her neighbor.
Asian guy?
Oh, the neighbor? I seen that.
The big, massive, muscular Asian bodybuilder type. And then he's lifting, and she's stroking his back. And it's like, no, I just happen to live next to...
Your neighbor.
I just happen to live next to, the Greek god. It was like, okay.
All right, so let's look for our perfect man, Disparu and Wicked. What age group should we do? 20 to 50? We'll cast a wide net.
Yeah.
Any color or shade.
Do you really want to date? Would you really be willing to date a 20-year-old?
I'm not saying for me. I'm just saying a wide net.
Well, no. The entire point of this is it's supposed to be for you.
Is it for me? Okay.
What are your intentions? Like, what are you like?
For life.
You have to know who you're filling it in for to fill it in. Is what I mean.
For
like,
life.
what's the point of?
Even at my delusion, of 30 to 49. Okay, any color. I don't really care. 5'7" minimum income. If this is sorry, I have to.
That's American dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have to do in Canadian 80 to USD. Okay, so it's about 50, 55. Okay, so even at my delusion at 5, which is, not that crazy.
To be honest, that is the highest I've ever seen. Everyone else is like 0.01%.
So I want not married, any race, at least 5'7", my height.
Well, you know what it is? I think it's the 5'7". I think most of them go 6 foot, and that just knocks so many men out immediately. Yeah.
So at this, very non-delusional, in my opinion, but hey, I could be wrong. 6.6%. I'm at 3 out of 5 aspiring cat lady.
No, that is genuinely the highest answer I have ever seen given on the entire thing. And I think it's because you went 5'7".
So say I say 20 to 50 and any color, minimum height 6 feet.
I do not believe that if a 20-year-old came onto you, you'd be like, yeah, this'll do.
No. I'm saying for the delusion calculator just to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've
So
increased the money, yeah.
Yeah. So this is I'm gonna exclude married people because you don't want to be a homewrecker. Exclude obese.
The 6 foot and 100. The 6 foot and the. Yeah, because if you're going 6 foot and 100K, you definitely won't take a obese.
Okay. So let's see what that is.
Next to nothing, yeah. And that is far more like the average response that I've seen people get when they fill it in themselves.
Well, and that's why the whole like 666, 6 feet, 6 figures. You can say 6-pack or 6 inches, whatever you want to say for that one.
6 foot is like 10 or 15% of the male population on its own. Before anything else, 100K. So yeah, the 100K knocks out the 20-year-olds because they're not going to be on 100K at 20. Like,
yeah,
that's far more the older demographic. That's why, as you increased it to 50, probably actually really helped that score because they're far more likely to be making 100K by 50 than they are at 20.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why we say that it's really sad to see these girl bosses and to watch them. It's not realistic. That's not the fantasy you want. It's crazy to imagine that women still want that, like, that deep, insane love of their life.
Ian's 5 foot. Ian's like a little dwarf powerhouse. He's
Ian's
drunk all the time. Well, I don't know, but I'm like, if he's 5 foot, maybe he's like Tom Cruise. He lives in a little matchbox.
Oh, he's saying all the Chads are under 6 feet.
Yeah.
That's why. That's like he's like. And by a dwarf, I don't mean our version of it. I mean like a Tolkien dwarf. So because I'm pretty sure that the dwarf temperament was modelled on the Scottish anyway. Because it's like likes a fight, gets drunk all the time. I mean that's the Scottish, and so it's like they're shorter, but they love a fight and they're hardy fellows.
Yeah. I've learned, and this is something that I don't know if this is true. But I remember there's a girl in my life that was a friend, and she always said that she had the best relations with guys around her height. Physically. Her physical relationship. So I don't know. After hearing that, I'm like, yeah, it's not bad to like think of like dating someone around your height. And I'm pretty tall.
I'm short.
Maybe she meant like bulge size. So she was like, this guy, he had a 5 foot one.
No, she literally meant height because she was like, the best sex I've ever had was a guy that was her height.
I don't think that's like. I think she'd need a larger sample size.
I mean, it's hard to know now because I don't talk to her, but I just.
So she could have just got lucky. Or maybe he was just really grateful.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got me. I don't know. Well, lucky for me, I'm short, so everyone's taller than me. Listen, if someone's shorter than me, it's basically midget.
She's like, look, if they're above 2 foot, it beats me, alright?
If I literally was your height, Wicked, the world would be my oyster.
Speaking of that,
Wicked actually is in a matchbox. That's like the scene around her.
There's no height requirement for her. Everyone's taller than her.
You know at the end of Men in Black where it zooms out and they're all like the galaxy's in a marble and then that's in another marble and aliens are playing. That's Wicked. She's actually in the quantum realm.
Yeah. Are you shorter than Steph? I think Steph is shorter than you.
I think she is. Yeah. She's in the
Like,
fours.
she's
I'm
shorter
5'1".
than Kara.
Right, you
and
hope
you're the
someone
same height
is.
as Kara.
Yeah, I beat someone. Yes. I can't find it.
You just take the one opportunity in your life to see the top of someone's head.
Here it is. This is real footage of me and X-Ray Girl. And I'm not joking.
Oh my god. I
You
saw
probably
that
know,
video.
yeah.
I know which one you're gonna do.
She just walks
You
like
have
a
to-
supermodel
you have to
and I'm
run to
modeling.
keep up.
I'm walking and she's like running behind.
The tall one just walks like a
Slow
supermodel
down, I'm
and
in heels.
modeling.
I think that legitimately happened. Do you remember that restaurant we went to by the
It's in
water?
Cobblestone
We're taking
as well.
pictures. Yeah.
I imagine heels on cobblestone as a death trap.
I've done
That's
Like
it.
why
you
I
step
wear
in between the
wedges.
rocks.
Yeah.
Be careful wearing heels on cobblestone. I never bring stilettos to Europe for that reason.
I was thinking, yeah, America probably doesn't have many cobblestone streets or whatever.
Boston would be the only place I think I would. Boston. That you would want to not wear heels.
There's probably pictures. We've taken a lot of pictures. I don't know if there's been like there's probably side by side ones, but she does kind of have to lean down every time to get down to the level.
Let me see if I can find one.
Were you ever in that G&G one? Because I do remember a G&G photograph where a lot of girls lined up in like height thing.
I don't think so.
Were you? No. I'm pretty sure like out of like the G&G people, I'm the same. I think Krista and I are like the same height. 5'1".
But Krista was in it, so you'd be
go.
able to judge her where she is in the lineup.
Aaron, thank you for being a member for 4 months. It's not even female-led part. It's how much of the message they put in those movies. Just make a normal movie something Hollywood doesn't want to do. And the thing with back on the female-led parts, if you go back to, I'm going to go use Charlie's Angels as an example again, because yes, that was more of a chick flick, but the guys also, the stuff, it was like a silly action movie that, the guys still enjoyed. And then like Buffy, they were, badass girls, but like Sarah Michelle Gellar and Faith.
But Buffy was for the male gaze at first.
Yes,
all her posters and everything, they were all like, "Oh,
and
look
Faith,
at me, I'm so
come
hot."
on.
Yeah.
Faith, Elijah Dushku.
She was introduced to the series telling a story about how she rode a crocodile naked. That was her intro to the show.
And then Charisma Carpenter, Cordy, gorgeous. Like they had good characters and good actors, but they were also good looking. It's not that hard to do. Obi-Wan Kenobi can you read that one just for me?
This is how tall I am compared to Wicked.
There you go.
It's Clitterotica.
There's one. And then we're in regular shoes and everything.
Yeah.
She disappears in the background.
It's because of the light difference.
Yeah, the light.
It doesn't know who to focus on.
Yeah, I'm not a head taller than her, but like it's getting close.
I think X-ray's like a normal height, maybe a little tall, and I'm short. So it's just that's why the difference is so great.
I've never heard someone else describe. No, they're a normal. I'm just not. No.
She's normal. I'm a midget.
I've accepted it.
Battle him for 10. The tally sheet they have underrepresented and co-lead in the same column. For them, the only way for a movie to be filmed is solely female-led to have the proper industry representation.
Mm-hmm. It's like the last super chat that said it's not about the representation, it's about the message. I think a lot of the message is just the natural story that women tell when they're making a story for them. And it only becomes a problem when you're making a story for a male audience and the men are like, well, this isn't made for me. I don't care about all these people, their emotions, blah, blah, blah. Like Starfleet Academy, I don't think even tries to deliberately do the message. I think it's just the story that the... Tawny Newsom likes. I generally don't think she thinks it's political. That's just her belief system and her value system. And so you have to get... Representation is important, but you have to represent the demographic of the audience. Otherwise, like, your value system is a message, but your value system is also a message. Mine would be if I made one. And so it's not that you make, like, neutral entertainment. It's like, I want entertainment with my values in it. And they want entertainment that someone is going to be represented. You have to argue for yourself.
I agree with that. This is the article I found, an actual scientific article. Unusual foreign bodies in the urinary bladder and urethra due to autoeroticism. That is literally science right there.
Generally, anything with auto in it seems to be bad from what I found out.
Yeah. So this is a calcification.
Did it really need the arrow?
No, it's a scientific article, so.
Yeah, but I think that scan is like, I don't even with the arrow, I don't know what I'm looking for. So I think they would have to. Anyone who understands the arrow probably could have read that anyway.
There's so many weird things. So many weird things out there.
Make us like change the topic.
No, go ahead. I was just looking for pictures. This might show more because everyone was like, "It's Wicked and her two moms." Because
oh wow!
Oh yeah.
That shows it a bit better because people in chat were like, "She's not that much taller." She is. I'm like right there.
I'm almost a head taller, but not exactly.
Yeah.
Wicked looks really happy. You look really happy in that photo. It's like, oh, I can't believe I'm here.
I was happy.
Yeah.
So, it was like a really wholesome expression, as if
I'm half a foot taller than you. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm 5'1".
Yeah, I say 5'7" in the beginning of the day and 5'6.5" by the end of the day.
Yeah. For some reason, in that picture that you showed, it does look like there's not that much of a difference. Maybe it's the angle that it was.
Well,
taken.
That's what I was thinking when you showed me. It didn't look that big.
Like if you okay, sorry. If we look at just literally head height, and then maybe it's because the tree.
Again,
probably
that does
Yeah.
not look
I'm
that
half
much
a
of a
head
difference.
taller than her.
This Rue knows. He's seen us in person.
That's
The picture
true.
of us, it's like
That's not the
Russian
joke I thought
dolls
you
of-
were gonna make.
Oh.
Here, let me see if I. Oh, here.
Like
here's
as I
a-
was talking, I realized there was 6 inches difference. I was like, oh god.
This is us with Dean.
See, that looks like a bigger difference than the last photo.
Dean
Yeah.
is so tall. Oh my god.
I guess the next time we see each
I
other, we're
think
gonna
he's
do like a
leaning
back to
forwards
back.
as well in that photo.
We'll do the Charlie's Angels pose.
I don't think he's upright.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's like hugging
how
you.
short I am.
Yeah.
He loved us.
I love Dean. That was such a fun, like, little moment we had.
I know we can talk about that later too with the situation with GalaxyCon because I talked about that.
Yeah,
on
that was
Thursday.
weird.
It's very weird. We'll get
Oh my
to
god,
that.
Tom Cruise is 5'7" and everyone takes the piss out of him. He's not even that
This is a guy-
short.
Well, I guess for a guy, maybe, right? He's probably got like.
Well, there's like
co-hosts,
3. I
towering
think.
over him.
I think 5'10" is average, and it depends on where you are in the world. Like
Yeah.
Asians are shorter than other people. So 5'7", it's only 3 inches off average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still
Not actually life size. Although on Wicked's case, the photograph might actually life size.
But yeah, we can let me bring up the Dean stuff then.
GalaxyCon?
Yeah, since we're on
I
that. And you
feel
know what?
so sad
Live
about that.
while I was live, I was looking at because you remember how Blabs got
Oh.
blocked by them on Instagram. I was looking at they're deleting all the comments on Instagram. Anything that mentions
I
Dean,
need
even
to-
if it's just asking. Like they're
I
being
need to
really
share this
lame.
first.
Go
They
ahead,
can't
I gotta
delete
look.
that. That has
The-
to be by whoever.
The
they
AI has basically killed Tom Cruise. I asked for his height. I didn't ask anything else. So it told me his height. And then it goes, he often uses camera angles or footwear to appear taller in films. I'm like, you didn't need to tell me that.
You know what?
You didn't need to
It
tell
is
me.
true, though. It is true. Do you remember that film, Transformers, where Shia LaBeouf, and when he was with that, like, Huntington, whatever her name is, she was so tall.
Oh, you want the really tiny person? It's not Tom Hardy. What's his name? Is it Holland? Tom Holland, Spider-Man?
Tom Holland. Oh, with Zendaya.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, Zendaya's like here and he's down here, and people are like, he's so brave. He protected her from the paparazzi. She could have protected him. he's like,
To be honest, he's kind of lucky that she's a string bean, because otherwise I don't think it would have worked out as well.
The moment I saw that video, I'm like, I don't know how you can be the Odyssey. I can't take you seriously as a soldier when I could, like, actually step on you. Accidentally. Like, if I ever went to a red carpet in Hollywood, I would be scared of killing Tom Holland by stepping on him. It's like, oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, mate. I don't know what happened there.
Sorry, buddy. You good? So yeah, the GalaxyCon thing. I'm pulling up. I'll pull up his tweet, the one that Dean did.
It's probably the best.
Yeah. So this is it. And then I'm going to show GalaxyCon, and I'm going to show you guys the difference because on their Instagram right now, it's been changing. It's been fluctuating. It says there's 19 comments. There was a lot more. When you click on it, there's only 3. So this is how they try to blacklist. What are the values that I hold, which
Do
are
you
not
mean on
aligned with
Twitter?
Galaxy? No, I'm talking about like on Instagram because there was, I looked at it because I'll get to that in 1 second because they're deleting comments over there on a post. No, you're fine. So
on
what are the
Instagram, that makes
values
more sense that they can delete those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
'cause
hold
I was
with
just-
you can.
I was just going to
right?
ask because on Twitter you can see hidden replies. That's
Oh,
why I
okay.
asked.
If you so want to, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're saying that their values aren't aligned. He says, please be specific, Sarah and GalaxyCon. And this is what the person, Sarah, who was, I'm guessing, an organizer or whatever. In regards
VP
to
of
Dean
talent.
Cain, yeah. Although I have a soft spot in my heart because he sent me an autographed postcard in the mail when I was like 10 years old, GalaxyCon's values don't align with Dean. And then redacted there, Dean did that. He said, I wonder who that is, to be honest. Also reaches out to us quite often, but we are also going to pass on him. Thank you. And the thing is, it's like, if you're going to be like virtue signaling like this, right? Like they're trying to make it's like put a message, right? He's a bad conservative. We know why they don't want him there. So why can't they say it? It's like if you really stand by your values so heavily, say it with your chest, don't be soft. You're deleting comments of people that are even just asking about him, right? Because Blabs went over there and was just like, you guys suck, and they blocked her. And then if you look now, I have it. Oops, I just dropped something. You can see here, right? This is the post I'm talking about because people were like genuinely on there. Like not even there are people that were saying hateful stuff, but there was literally people, because I've been checking for the last couple of days because I'm just curious of how much they're deleting, and they're deleting a lot. Just asking like, what about Dean Cain? He was my Superman. Like, just genuinely asking, not trying to start any drama. And
he genuinely was my first Superman. Like, I used to watch him on the TV. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it here because my phone's showing it, right? There's 19 comments, and then it says 19, and then I click on it, and there's only 3. There's someone saying boo, and then one person asking them to come to a certain one. Like, but before there was just gifs of Dean Cain, and like I said, people just genuinely like, hey, why don't you have Dean coming? And there's a lot of
people love Dean Cain, and I think this is part of the weird, like, high surgeons of ghosting, because people don't want to be inherently rude or honest, so they will make up any BS excuse that is light to not talk about why, which we know is his conservative values and possibly his support of ICE, because obviously that's a very big topic in the States right now, and they don't want to associate with that because that disgusts them inherently, but they don't want to say that out loud, and it's such
you know why?
Human resources answer.
It's because the moment they give a definitive reason why, well, now they can be critiqued on it and held accountable for it.
Exactly. So that's why it's like they're soft. If you're going to stand by this value, then stand by it.
It's like, you know how platforms will cancel you off Twitter or YouTube or whatever? They don't give you a reason, because if they give you a reason, you can sue. Like, you'd be like, oh, that's a stupid reason. I'll sue over that. So if they're just vague, if they just go values, then they find out that most people will write into it what they believe. They'll write into their own thing, and it deserves it or whatever. And people always assume the worst thing. So they're like, oh, he must be a horrific person if even just his very belief system can't be allowed. And the reason they do it is because it's worked for years. And now, if people have seen it so often, they're like, oh, yeah, right. It's now come to a point where if you are hated by certain people, it actually... people like you more because it's like, oh, okay, well, at least you're against that then.
Well, and at least Dean was very honest about his thoughts about all, what is good, whatever is going on in his head. And his thoughts aren't even like of ill will of like, I want people dead, blah, blah, blah. And like Giancarlo Esposito, whatever his name is, Esposito, he literally said that I'm okay with a couple people dying for our just cause.
Oh, he did not say a couple. He said 500 million. And it was like, wait.
That's what I mean.
It was like, okay, someone may die, but there's a price of multiplayer. Then he went 50 million. I was like, there's probably somewhere in the middle you should have stopped there. Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That's like the majority of the UK. And it's like, well,
It's the sad part about this, like the fact that like someone can spout that statement, paraphrasing, I don't know his exact quote, but and then ban Dean for very light, because the values don't align. That's why he tried calling them out. Even him calling them out was so calm and respectful. He wasn't.
But there was another tweet that he made that I've been searching, but he tweets a lot.
Yeah. Well, you look for that. We'll talk about this. Like, so the thing is, like, the left, that they'll spew some, like, just like the actors, not just actors, but we're talking about the actors right now, some vile stuff. They will come at people publicly, like people like you and me on the internet, and just say vile things. That's totally fine. Like, wish death. That's totally fine. But if you're a conservative, if you stand for American values, nope, we cut the line. We draw the line there. Like, it makes no sense. And this is why people are calling for, like, another type of con. Now, personally, me, I wouldn't want there to be like a conservative con. I just want there to be a con where it doesn't. Yeah,
unless
it doesn't
you
matter.
want physical violence of other people.
Like where just because we have a difference in political opinion doesn't mean we can't go to a con and enjoy actors and merchandise from a show or a movie that we love. It shouldn't be that serious.
Be like every family gathering, a little awkward, mostly fun. And to be honest, every time I've been to a con, there hasn't been any political stance that has been like, oh no, that's disgusting on either side. I'm going to put on either side. That never comes up. And to be honest, Dean Cain's line is pretty long usually.
It is. It is.
Like,
yeah.
from what I've seen in person.
But my point is, like, people saying like yes, let's make a liberal con, let's make a conservative con. I don't want that. I don't want political separation. I don't either, and it shouldn't be like that. We should all just be able to go and coexist. And like X-Ray said, we both have been to many cons. nothing political happens. It's stuff like this that GalaxyCon's doing, which is going to push people to make other, conventions. And I'm for that. Like, make a competing convention, but don't just invite conservative actors or conservative, talent, YouTubers and stuff. Just invite people. Like, okay, an example, I loved Dean. He was so kind to us. I also love Charisma Carpenter, who is kind of a raging leftist. I don't agree with anything she says, like social or politically, but she was extremely kind to me. She made me blush. She was so nice to me. She's one of my favorite characters in Buffy. Imagine that. I had a good time meeting her, and I had a good time meeting Dane. Totally different political opinions, and I had a good time with both. Imagine that.
So
Crazy.
This is not the tweet that I wanted, because I remember what he said, so I'm just going to paraphrase the tweet.
Okay.
But he's like, what values does he not align with? I'd like to hear that as well. And he did post that he had a conversation with them, and when actually our values don't align very much at all. So even he was like, oh, they just assumed that I was believing things that I didn't even believe. And so, like, a lot of it is, it's a whole case of a load of people well, I say a load of people, it's a few lunatics, contact these people and go, you're platforming mid-century Germans. And they tell the person what they think you believe. And like, well, I don't want to be associated with that. And so you get cancelled. But the issue then is, they can't row it back because they've come out and said it. And so they'll piss a load of other people off. And they've already pissed off the other side. And so they just kind of feel like, well, I'm stuck here now. And meanwhile, slandered an entire person. That's also one of the reasons I don't give it a thing, because if they did call you a mid-century German, you can sue.
Well, in the UK, you can. An
MP did over here.
I always think of like with how you're supposed to treat patients, and we're told, even if it's the most disgusting, vile human who's murdered people and whatnot, we're supposed to treat them. We might hate them, but you have to hold back those values because you have to treat them like a human, even if you don't like them. And it's crazy to see the world where it is, where even the healthcare people are like, if you support MAGA, I don't want to treat you. I'm like, really?
Oh, a guy got fired recently for going more than that. He went on TikTok and said what he thought should happen to people, and that he would do it, and he got fired.
That is the crazy part, because if you have looked into any educational system in healthcare, you're not supposed to have that bias. Even if you, hey, I have treated people who I don't like, but I do it anyways.
But this is the kind of conversation that Star Trek would have. Star Trek would ask, well, is that right? Is it not? Is there certain situations where it's right? And now they treat it as like a settled subject. And so they don't feel the need to write it into stories. They feel the need to just give a point of view. And Starfleet gives a point of view rather than having it, which is why in Starfleet Academy, all the races are essentially, they're all basically human. They all have the same strength as humans. Their cultures are the same. They all act the same. Whereas in original Star Trek, they're all aspects of humanity. So you'd have like a really aggressive warrior species, the Klingons. They'd have a really sneaky, manipulative ones. Then you'd have the greedy capitalists. Then you have humans that were kind of a mix of everything. And that allowed you to analyze the subject from different perspectives. So Klingons would be the hyper-masculine perspective. One would be like, well, can money solve this? And so that's how you had contradictory opinions without actually taking any side.
Debates, yes.
Well, yeah, but it was ethical debates from aspects of humanity and points of view that were all correct from their point of view. But none of them took a side because none of them were human. Like, none of them were, like, a full person. And so the real answer was probably a combination of things. But yeah, with this, he said, I don't blame Sarah for being messenger here. The owner of GalaxyCon is named Mike. Spoke with Mike. Appreciate the conversation. We agreed to disagree on certain things, but it turns out our values aren't actually so far apart. I encourage folks to speak with each other, even when they disagree on things. The world will be a better place.
He's
so
right.
Again, this is a guy who has risen above all of the problems. He's risen above getting banned and everything else. He took the high road against essentially people that I would have been insulting rapidly and not cared about their opinion.
He is a nicer person than most others.
Of us, yeah.
Yes, but I would question whether now is the time to be the nice guy. But how, by anyone's definition, Dean Cain is a nicer person than I ever would be.
And I guess it depends on what your angle and what your goals are. And maybe I align with Dean more on how he approached the situation versus how a lot of other people would. I saw you guys in chat. And you're like, these people want us like dead or whatever. Even if they don't, if they want us dead, I think there is a conversation to be had that is a bit more tactful than Twitter warriors.
Yeah.
And
It's different, like talking face to
expect
face
you.
with someone or like on the phone, like he did. I'm guessing he probably talked to him on the phone versus having an argument publicly on Twitter. So
Yeah, and they will happily lie to you the moment you confront them in real life.
It's a cowards,
but
just like people who ghost.
I am not surprised though that like women are way more non-confrontational than men are. That's one of the reasons that now offense is such a deemed a horrific thing. You can't offend somebody. It's like, why? Wives are renowned for going, it's not what you said, it's the way you said it. It's like, no, it is what you said. It is reality that matters. That's the objective thing that everyone can agree on. And now it's like, no, feelings matter more. You can't offend somebody. You can't rock the boat. Everything goes to safety and harm avoidance rather than the truth. And I think people need to be told
get you
the truth
the girlfriend fries. I got it.
I don't want the fries. I want people to say they don't want the fries and suffer for it.
to tell me what you want, don't make me guess.
Like Comic-Con bans somebody, of course people should be like not go to the place because of it.
You're right. Okay, let me get a couple supers, guys, and then I got something funny for us to watch to kind of. We don't need a palate cleanse, but we got heavy for a couple minutes there. Monkey, thanks for the 5. What's the hardest part about eating a vegetable?
Oh my god.
You got a smile out of this room for that one.
It's like they always get like even in Starfleet Academy, the Klingons like, I won't eat any meat that hasn't been killed in a fair fight. Look, eating meat is far more morally correct than eating a carrot. At least the cow has a chance to run away.
Disparu, can you read this one? Because I really just want to hear you say this.
Could be a popular character. Bilbo Gaggins.
Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm ready for that. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, let's be honest, it probably exists. I am
say that
sure
probably
there is a
exists.
Lord of the Rings parody movie out there like that.
Monkeys are just
Like,
great.
I guarantee
That's
you
your
it
boyfriend. Get to control him.
I guarantee you it
Ian.
includes the line of Gandalf saying, "Look, Frodo, when I said we need to destroy the ring, I never meant this."
Oh, come on. Disparu. John Thomas, thank you for being a map. Because I got that one. Usually goes over my head. Thank you for
X-Ray
being-
left in preparation. She's like, I don't want to
She's
listen
like,
to that.
I'm out of this. Throne of Glass was actually a decent read. Seg's content makes sense. The court series is straight up monster prawn, but not quite like Milking Farm. Oh gosh.
Milking Farm includes the line, the seam of his sack, and includes the amount of volume that is produced, including milliliters.
Jason Webster. I'm skipping right over that. Jason Webster for the Australian 5. The stuff you drink for a colonoscopy is more palatable than Starfleet Academy.
A barium meal. Yeah, I've heard about that. Apparently, when it passes through, it sounds really weird because it's like liquid metal, and so you just hear it like hit the bottom of the pan.
Ew. Battle him for 5. Actually, oh, you know what? Let's save that for when she gets back. Corey, thank you for the 10. My friend is a customer service phone rep. He went to the doctor and he said, I have bad news and worse news. Bad news, you only have 24 hours to live. Worse news,
I've heard this.
yesterday.
No, I've heard that joke before. Yeah.
You're on fire tonight, Corey.
I've heard
Save
that
some
one
of these
before.
for when you meet Disparu in
That's a
person.
very old joke, that one. Very old.
Gary Thomas for 2. Dark humor is like food. Not everyone gets it. Aw.
Mm-hmm. I've legitimately split up with somebody over a joke that I told. The exact words were, my parents read this.
Ian for 50 pounds.
I used to tell a lot darker jokes than I do now. The
I
world
believe
has
it.
changed over the last 10 years.
The world has softened Disparu just a little. Just a little.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't softened
No, it
me.
hasn't.
It's just you can't type them anymore.
Ian says, I will wrestle Disparu in Florida. What, like an alligator? Is Disparu an alligator?
You'll be too drunk. You'll probably you'll wrestle my hypothetical twin that you've like they'll see double. You like go for the other guy. I'll just be standing there. I'll see Ian just go flying past me. I was like,
wrestling a palm tree.
At least he won the fight.
Wait,
At least he won.
Ian, I have to ask, if you're gonna wrestle Disparu, what could help you besides alcohol? Because Disparu will also be drunk.
They're both.
He's Scottish. He won't be drunk. He'll just have drank a lot.
He will not be drunk.
Like the one thing I know for sure that I would never do is challenge Ian to a drinking contest. I'm not that stupid.
I saved this one. It was for you, X-Ray. Go ahead and finish your thought, but then this one was for you.
Battle Him for 5 says, X-Ray, what's the weirdest thing you've ever X-rayed in a behind? Did you laugh? It was more the situation. I've seen some things, nothing alive, but objects. But
well, that's good. I'm glad nothing was alive.
This is where she so the worst thing I saw, it was in my own house.
No, but
the answer no one expected.
It was so strange. It's like
So I walked into my bathroom.
This kid, he put a broom up his behind.
You would have thought a broom would be easy to remove because it's like,
did it break?
At least you've got a lot to grab.
But so he got surprised with the broom. Dad came home probably.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And I guess
look, when they said Harry rides a broom, they never meant this.
Yeah. His excuse was he was trying to get something out of there, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I can't imagine being dad and be like, I know you're full of BS right now.
He was cleaning the floor and he slipped.
I don't. It's like that idea that oh, I cheated on you because I fell over with my PP and her VV.
Oh, there was
no.
There was an NHS report. There was a comedian said he used to work for the NHS. He would always ask doctors what's the funniest thing you've ever pulled out of an ass. He must have been great at parties. But there was one, and it said the guy was walking down the stairs. Said he slipped, fell backwards, landed on a milk bottle. Now our milk bottles were like pints of glass.
Giant, right?
Well, they were a pint of glass, but it is a bottle shape. And the nurse had written in brackets by that, this would have made more sense if bottles came with rubbers attached to them. Now, the worst thing about that for me isn't even that it ended up inside him. It's that he means he was going to reuse the bottle. At least have a separate milk bottle, right? One you shove up here and one you drink out of.
I mean,
don't be no, I need to protect this because it's still got some good juice in it.
If it was Milking Farm, it would make so much sense.
Well, I'm so sorry for this conversation that your chat's being highlighted during Grabstar.
You're so dirty after, and now you're here. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Look up actor Neil McDonough and his wifey, 6'3". I did. McDonough.
He is so sweet. He refuses to kiss anyone in any scene. That's why he plays the villain a lot.
Yeah,
that is based. There was an American politician as well. He's I won't be in a room with a woman alone that isn't my wife. It's no, that's probably a good rule if you're a public figure.
Yeah, that is.
Especially if you're a public figure or rich or a celebrity.
The hand hover.
Yes.
Hand over, yeah.
And he's done it for years, so everyone expects it.
Jason Webster, thanks to the Australian 5. Films that resonate are mirrored reflections of who we are as humanity, our strengths, weaknesses, courage, resilience, hopes, fears, and aspirations.
Absolutely. And that's why I say when women don't want a girl boss, they want to be
we can't do flips and jump through windows.
How popular was 50 Shades of Grey, which literally was probably the most anti-feminist
Handmaid's Tale
ever.
Handmaid's Tale literally includes a scene where she's held down by his wife. Men aren't the ones watching that.
Sorry,
there was a thing.
Guys,
I don't know.
There you go.
There was a whole thing, and it's what is women's entire variations of taste? And it was being bred by other people or being bred because I want to, and that was the entire thing. It was Handmaid's Tale versus Milking Farm, and that was the great.
It is crazy because they, as much as girls don't want to be bossed around, they kind of do though.
That's the thing. No, they want to say they don't want to be bossed around.
With the right.
They want to say that, and then actually, because to be bossed around, you have to be essentially told no.
Subservient.
So it's I will push you to see if you will tell me no.
Hokies for
Which
10
also
cents
builds in
and
the
chocolate milk.
civilizational self-destruct button.
And this is where I go with a whole like
It's the joke.
women find certain men attractive.
You can leave it on the
And
screen. We'll read it.
If
I know. I'll put it back up. Okay.
if they were the right type of look, physicality, and whatnot, they do not care what you do.
Mhm.
You
Look
could be the
at
most disgusting human being, and they probably still like you. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but you know.
I keep thinking of Christina Aguilera, but that's not the name. The guy that only dates 24-year-olds.
Tom, no.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leo.
Yeah, I knew he had some weird foreign name. I don't know why Christina Aguilera was in my head.
Foreign for the UK, I guess.
But I think everyone knew his representation. Everyone knew his reputation. The women all got with him, though. They saw that ticking time bomb coming. They were so like, no, I'll stay with him.
Although his last girlfriend is, I think, the oldest that he's ever dated.
Inflation.
25.
Inflation affects us all. It's destroyed everything. That was the biggest
that's
black
funny.
pill I've ever seen. Is when Leonardo DiCaprio's like girlfriends are affected by inflation. He can't even date a 24. What is the world coming to?
Yeah, we're in the expo queue.
Sorry.
He wanted chocolate milk. Hokies.
Who is he?
What the story Disprove was just talking about with the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He needed the added flavor.
All right, we'll get a couple more, and then we'll catch up on the rest later because we got a couple things to go over. JR, thanks for the $4.99. Hoping to drop 15 pounds before the Japan
Oh,
trip
that
to
is
help
fun to
achieve
see
that.
ya.
I'm going to limit my drinking to only with y'all once a week. Cheers. Thank you, JR.
Cheers.
Cheers.
JR,
Whiskey, spirits.
Yeah.
Things like beer and everything. Beer also contains like lots of the estrogen stuff. There's a reason why you can get moobs from it. Spirits are way better than that.
Best bet.
Well, all spirits, like whiskey, doesn't have any sugar in there or anything either. The reason why is to get the high alcohol content, they have to ferment the sugar in it, so it gets rid of all that kind of carbs and stuff. Also, things like keto can be very expensive if you only go on meat stuff. Really does work though. The main thing is your stomach feels full by a protein. So if you're like, I'm gonna have a salad, but you don't eat protein, it won't fill you up.
No,
Whereas
not
if
at
you
all.
actually eat meat, I've actually found it's very difficult to physically consume enough calories when eating meat because you just feel full instantaneously because of the protein content.
Celery is not saying only eat celery. Have celery in your diet because it actually takes more energy to process that than to get the calories from celery.
The downside of that is you have to eat celery. Whereas if you eat meat,
I personally love celery. It's weird.
it's too
I love it.
stringy.
I like it
You bite
too.
it, it's like.
I put it a lot in soups. Maybe
Oh,
that's
it's
why.
so good in soups. Put it in your sauce too if you make a pasta sauce.
Yeah.
Trust me. Cook it
Yeah.
up, put it in there. It adds flavor.
Fats are one of the weirdest things when you eat fats. You get really, really full. And proper fats too. Like you can
Proper
eat like
fats,
2 eggs and
Well,
be fine.
Yeah.
Fats are good if you don't eat carbs, basically.
Yes.
But if you eat carbs and fats, then it just makes you fat.
But in every lesson that I've ever learned when I was studying nutritional sciences, carbs are the worst things for you because it causes inflammation. It also feeds cancer and any long-term disease possible out there. So
I
whatever.
didn't go off any medical stuff. I just went off how my body felt. And every time I ate carbs, I felt like trash.
But
And
that
every
is
time I ate
something
meat,
that-
I felt better. I was like, that'll do.
that is something that a lot of people do not have the wherewithal to notice because
It's
I do
very
feel-
severe for me. Like, if I eat carbs now, I feel like trash immediately the next day.
Did you say you had an
Feels like
Oreo
instant.
the one day and you fell asleep for like 2 hours?
Oh yeah, if I eat sugar, I can pass out. I just,
I think
Forget
you're
alcohol,
looking
sugar.
long term. A lot of people look short term and they look at like, I eat something, I feel happy or I don't feel happy.
Mhm.
And that's something that I think
no, for me, it's energy stuff. So, like, if I ever put out a load of videos very quickly, I'm probably eating meat. If you see me go like 5 days without video, I'm eating sugar. It's that obvious.
Okay, so carbs also give your muscles energy to train. It is
So does meat.
true,
So does fat.
technically, but if you train your body to use fats as your primary source of energy, because also if you do a lot of cardio, there is this big magical window once you hit the And I've trained my body to get between the 15 to 17 minute mark where it goes from carbs to fats. Fats are a more abundant energy and more giving energy because 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, whereas 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. So when you deplete all of your glycogen, which is your carbohydrate stores, you go to fats. And that's why keto is so popular these days. Sorry, I'm getting a little too nerdy.
I think keto is just popular because I think it's almost impossible to put on weight with keto. I don't think it's possible.
It's absolutely true.
I don't think you can physically eat enough calories because you just feel full all the time.
Absolutely true.
And I also think with a lot of stuff and most things, I think can be explained by if you go back far enough, you find out why you evolved that way. And if you go back far enough, people just ate meat. They just hunted animals. That's what you're meant for. We are not vegetarians. And things like grain and stuff, we weren't farming. Like we were hunting. So
yeah, and that's why we're called omnivores. And like meat is so vital. I mean, there's also I did try like just chicken once, and I tried to do vegan. And to be fair, when you go vegan, it takes a lot of effort. But some of the vegan dishes that you can make give you that keto feeling fullness because it primarily uses fats, which is a lot of nuts and cheeses. Depending
but you have to hang around vegans, which are like the worst people.
Vegans are annoying. I get it, but if you can,
they're generally left wing. I'm not sure I've ever met a right wing vegan. I don't think it happens.
If you can get past the whole like I'm a vegan personality, it's not that bad as long as you can do it healthily. I really hate the personality of vegetarians and vegans because they're annoying as F. And that
how do you know someone's a vegan? They tell you.
Now my parents, they were both vegetarians for almost 10 plus years at points of their life. Did not hear them talk about them being vegetarian.
Look at Robert Downey Jr., Iron Deficiency Man.
That's a good title. That's a good title.
That's what it is. Like he looked like Cynthia Erivo. He was bad.
He was eating bugs. Was he one of the ones that were?
He was probably eating them. No, because I can't. Can he? They can't even eat bugs, but they will eat fish.
That's what is that? Pescatarian or something? Is that
hypocritical? That's what.
Yeah, I was gonna try.
No, because he's like, well, we have to eat fish because otherwise we die. It's like maybe you're on the wrong diet then.
Fish have a really good fats. Oh my god!
I know, but they're also an animal.
It's true. You're right. There was a girl in my friend group, like high schoolish, that was saying she was a vegetarian, but she ate chicken. We're like, honey, no.
No, she's just normal.
Yeah,
that's like a Hollywood actor going. Actually, I swing both ways. Like, do you? You've got a wife and kids.
I saw this, and body positivity was a feminist lie, which lasted until it became easier to lose weight.
Intrasexual competition is what that was.
Like, that is insane, the body difference that she has gone through.
Well, not just that, she deleted all of the pictures of her that she had that was fat off her social media. She wiped her social media, so she was only slim in all the pictures. It's not sad.
Really sad.
I actually think that's really healthy. Like, she is... Okay, so I don't think anyone should lose weight the way she did. No one should go through this stuff. It's awful for you. It ruins your bone density. It's got loads of side effects. Do not do that. But if you can get down to that weight naturally, it's way healthier for you. Everyone should do that. Just don't do it do not take the injection. I'd never recommend that to anyone.
No,
I don't care what anyone says. I would not recommend it. But yes, you should probably go down to diet and go down to that. I think that's healthy. And I actually think that people should be encouraged to do that and discouraged from... Like, the whole body positivity was... I am that way. I don't think I can change that because I don't have the self-control. So therefore, I want to drag everyone down to my level. And you shouldn't be.
No.
Well, it's intersexual competition. Like, women do all the time. It's like, you will... I've pulled up research papers before. I think I have on this. I've pulled it up on other streams, if not. Women will recommend other women cut off more hair. If they think they are of equal looks, they will tell you to cut off more hair.
They wanna reduce the competition, which is, a very Darwinian move, I suppose.
Oh yeah, because like one survival of the fittest doesn't not mean you are the best to survive in the world. It means that your genetics pass down more than anyone else's. And so one way you can do that is by stopping other people breeding. Like all feminism is. It's not this is a weird thing to say. It's not advantageousing women. It's not being I'm just helping all of you. It's a way to destroy other women. It's just intersexual competition. It's you should not give birth. You should hate men. You should make yourself as ugly as possible. It is essentially the winners of that scenario are the ones that ignore it but tell everyone else to do it.
Yeah. And Ozempic, I mean, I'm gonna put that in the level of like the people who get surgery, the rings around their tummy or cut their tummy in to make it smaller. Like, it's not healthy for you. It is a way to deal with it, sure. But we have seen. Have you watched that documentary about The Biggest Loser?
No.
No, but I'm never surprised that and I've never seen someone win it twice.
Yeah, so a lot of the contestants from The Biggest Loser go through this show, which is like this intense workout eating.
I like that my own joke more than either of you.
And they always gain the weight back because guess what? They don't deal with, for one, dealing with your weight and how to keep it off in real life. And why you were gaining weight in the first place. And Ozempic, gonna be the same thing. And the worst part about Ozempic is if you get off of it, you're gonna gain the weight back because you never dealt with what
you
was
never
causing
develop
you
self-control.
exactly.
It's like I still think for men, not for women, like therapy works for women, but for men, you have to actually sort your life out and do something different. But if you are depressed as a man, I still think getting a six-pack is one of the best advices you can do. Because to get a six-pack requires you to do an action, take control of your own life. It means you have to improve your diet, go to the gym regularly. All these things are teaching you how to control something, take control of your life, and fix it. Which then, once you've learned that ability, once you've gone through the strain and the pain of doing it, by the time you've got a six-pack and you've been doing it long enough, now you're in control enough of your own life that you can fix everything else. And so it's not the six-pack that makes you feel better. It probably helps. But it teaches you the skills required to take control of your own life, which is what causes depression in men, lack of power, and fix everything else. And that's why... like the injections give you a shortcut to the result, but it doesn't. It's like lifting. It is like lifting weights and improving your muscle. It gets you to the end point. It might give you the muscle, but you haven't built up the thing to keep it, and so you immediately lose it. We humans have to go through a process in order to strengthen themselves enough to get to the end state. And again, entertainment. All hero movies are about this. It's about going through the process to become the hero, to learn what to do, to go through the right things, to go through the strain and stress of learning how to become from a nobody to everything else. And that's what all entertainment used to teach men, that there is something that you have to go through, a process of improving yourself to reach the end goal. And it's like, we can just give you this.
It's an easy way to get skinnier. And so one of the things that I like looking at, and this is so silly, but this is a one meal, so it's like a Big Mac, a cheeseburger, fries, drink, and
I'm actually against this. Because this is a load of vegetable. Yes, but it's not about quantity. It's about quality. And I would say neither of those are quality amounts of eating in a day. Because neither of them...
this is like a whole day's worth of food for me.
Yes, but if you took the 1,800 calories and you put 4 ribeye steaks on the other side... UK steaks, because I know Americans have way thicker steaks, but our steaks are like 227 grams in the supermarkets. So 3 or 4 steaks would be about 1,800 calories. If you just ate that, you would be way better off just eating the steak than either of those options. And
then this is the comparison, because I do think a lot of people do eat McDonald's, which is crazy because now McDonald's is not an accessible meal. I'm sorry, a meal costs like $15 these days.
Oh yeah, it's not cheap.
The Arch. Have you seen the Arch burger? The price of that. We've had it for ages over here. I think America's just got it. That is like 13 or 14 pounds for a meal. Oh. And then it went over and Americans are like, it's a $12 burger. It's like, we've had it for a couple of months.
Just the burger is $12.
You go to a meal, it's like 14 pounds or something.
Oh my God. But you can get way fuller off of like more quality foods.
Yeah, but I find this in America like a lot. American food tastes delicious, but it's all awful. Like, actually, if you look at the ingredients, it's got loads of crap in it and everything. Americans don't seem to do just like basic. So if you go to Europe, especially Eastern Europe, it is simple ingredients put together, and they'll make like stews and soups and everything. But it's all basic ingredients; they don't add anything. Whereas American stuff seems to just all be like chemicals and added crap. And...
The FDA for that, because they allow foods of lower quality to be put into the system to be sold.
Yeah, but I think also, ironically, it comes from America's wealth. Because Eastern Europe was a very poor area. And so they're used to just, well, we pulled it out of the ground, we killed this cow, let's make a meal out of it. And so all their meals are very simple, but from base ingredients because they were poor.
Okay, I will defend you in that sense, because when I went to visit my friend, and this was, mind you, like 8-10 years ago, we were laughing because when we went grocery shopping, organic foods were actually cheaper in the Irish grocery store than non-GMO, non-organic foods.
Yeah, and I was kind of surprised when I went to America. There's like the cost. Now, I'm in tourist places, I think. So, I don't think I've actually got a good feel of American prices. But we have like 22% VAT or something like that on everything. And by the time you add the tip on American stuff, yours cost the same. And so as I was expecting like cheaper prices, because you don't have the tax and everything on it. You really don't.
No, but you said you loved it. No, just if you put this through an autopilot, me, it actually would be real drunk in the background, just like.
What? Like I say, American food tastes delicious. It's the chemicals and stuff in it that I don't like, which is
there's
why
a bunch of just pesticides and additives that help the food grow.
This is why the nicest place I think we went was that all-you-can-eat meat place the first time we were in Vegas. That was amazing.
The Brazilian steakhouse. What's it called?
I've never been to I've never been to a Brazilian
or something like that.
That was really nice. And they just come around and like bring the food to your table and just carve it off, and then the other guy come out. That was great.
Chat. I'm sorry. Fogo de Choi did I say it right?
But that was all just like pure meat. So it was awesome.
Okay, it was Fogo de Choi. Okay. I love Brazilian steakhouses. They're wonderful. There's a place in Niagara Falls that I go to every now and then.
Need to go to Vegas.
They're amazing. And I love the whatever sticks of meat that they bring, but my favorite is the pineapple with cinnamon and sugar, and they fry. Most beautiful thing ever.
I would have turned it down if they did.
I mean, I love pineapple though. Apparently, it makes things taste good.
I came here for the meat, not the pineapple. This isn't a pizzeria.
I come for both.
I love pineapple.
Do not, if you ever go to Brazilian steakhouse, feed on the salad bar. It is an evil thing that makes you feel fuller.
I need to go to a Brazilian steakhouse. I want to.
I broke that rule because I didn't know what was happening. And so I saw food and took it, and then they came around to the table.
Honestly, okay, Wicked, whenever you come back to,
your neck of the woods.
Yeah, we'll go to the Niagara Falls side, and there's a place that I used to go to all the time. We'll go there.
Okay.
It was the first time.
Yeah.
I went to. Or if you come to Toronto, there's a few in Toronto. I don't have the connections I used to in Toronto. Because I don't wax as many vagines as I used to.
I cut down.
I never thought that would like give you contacts. It was like, actually, I know everybody. I could even get you into the state if you really want to. It's like,
you don't understand. When I used to wax people, me and my friends, we all knew people in different restaurants or industries, and it really did help.
So it turns out the best. So every hotel, like a concierge who has all the contacts to all the restaurants and things, so that the only people that can beat them is the local waxing parlor down the street.
No, it was really funny. There was a place in Toronto that when we had gone, me and my friend and like the group of us were like, there was a long wait, but all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, you're my client. They brought us in like right away. And
I've seen down there, let me in.
I will tell people what I've seen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's like a lion's mane down there.
Hey, I trimmed it for them to have a very good night, okay?
It was a week ago, though, you know. Be careful, lads.
Here's something silly, and then we'll get some more supers and, possibly get to a topic. I don't know. It's been one of those nights.
Look,
guys.
you're the
Hope
one
you're
that you're
having
meant to
fun.
control us, Wicked.
I don't
We're not
want
being
to.
controlled, clearly.
I don't want to. I like it when you guys go off sometimes. I got a front row seat. So this is funny. This is the same guy that did that one that we reacted to when we were laughing. That was like, it's just James. He did that interview, and then the house made 94.5% accuracy.
Hi, Millie.
You guys can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so happy you've come to work for us. Come in.
Your place is really nice.
Millie, have you seen the remote?
I literally just walked in. I haven't seen it.
Where is it?
Everything okay in here?
She stole the remote from us and she hid it. She's a
Just watching you.
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Millie.
Nice to meet you, Sex there.
It's your room.
I hope it shows her in.
It's really sweet.
He's a monster. I'm kidding. Here's your room.
Wow. It's perfect.
Washer and dryer.
Oh, it missed the bit where she dreamed about him.
Don't fucking talk to my husband.
To be fair, it did say 94.5% accuracy.
No, but that was the one of the funny.
Doesn't more appropriately.
That was funny.
I'm literally wearing a turtleneck.
Hey, just checking in on you. Everything okay in here?
It's actually a little stuffy. Do you think maybe we could open a window or?
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't open.
It's just I have really let out last maybe the gardener outside. I was wondering if you had any other jobs that were hiring. Did you want me to help you pack your bags? I think this lady's crazy.
What the heck? Clear the plans.
Nina? I was wondering why my room locks from the outside.
Oh yeah, that's just for safety.
But what if I have to leave?
You won't.
Oh, this is silly. He does
Awkward.
awkward. Yeah,
But
and someone asked in the
this-
chat that was all the same guy except for the Nina. That was someone else, but yeah.
Now, the thing is, that is remarkably accurate to the film. It is that badly written, and the women don't care
It's
about
so
it.
good, though.
Like, all this stuff about, I want better written movies. Yes, well, the reason why you're not getting that is because the women don't care about the writing. They want the emotions and the feelings of
They
it,
just want
and the atmosphere.
boom boom.
They want the hot
It's the
guys,
emotions, the
hot
feelings, it's the
girls.
tension, it's the teasing. They like the fact that, oh, well, I'm a nice woman and she's telling me not to get with her. I better get with her. But they did miss the best bit where this guy walks in, he's like, here's a remote. He walks off, nothing's happened. She goes to bed, immediately dreams about stealing this woman's husband. Straight away. I'm like, that was fast. It's ridiculous.
That's
I
what
think-
fantasy is about, though. You see
Oh, no.
tall, handsome, six-pack man, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be mine.
Well, it was every woman's story. Look, if I have to shag this rich, attractive man, and that's a price I'm willing to pay. It was like,
Thank you for understanding me, finally, Disborough.
all the clitlers. Oh, you'll never understand. My sister and my parents got kidnapped by this barbarian Chad who's got a six-pack and owns half the countryside. And if I have to shag this rich prince with an army who's got even more money than that guy over there, who's renowned as the most attractive person in the realm, then I will pay that price so my sister can live.
So I am willing to debase myself for my sister.
If I can lower my standards to that of a king of the realm, then that's what I'll do.
All right, a couple more supers because we fell behind on other
You
shit.
guys are naughty. That is not why I put lip balm on.
You did say it like right when he was like explaining that. She's like,
oh, my lips are cracked. I'm gonna have to
no,
impress him.
I need moisture. I feel like the Cassandra.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize me.
Down Under Daz for 5, Australian 5. Disparu, have you watched Bugalas? Bulgasso?
Bulgasso?
Immortal Souls? If so, thoughts?
No. What is it on?
No, I don't know.
It's on Netflix. I bet it does not have an English dub. Anything that does not have an English dub, I won't have watched.
I'm with the Disparu on that. I don't want to hear it, chat. I don't want to hear it.
Dub supremacy.
Michael, thank you for the Canadian 5. Vegan ribs are great. The only trick is catching the vegan.
Oh my god.
That's a good
You
one.
know what's crazy?
It's like I love an Indian, but I couldn't eat a whole one.
I love beef ribs more than pork ribs, but they're so much more expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Phil,
I only recently found out that pork ribs exist, and that's because the streamer ate them.
John Wayne for 2. It does exist. Lord of the G Strings. Oh god, I'm not surprised.
It only has an original Korean audio, so I have not watched it. That's why I haven't watched it.
I'll get to
G-strings are nasty. As I've grown older, I prefer like a cheeky, like Brazilian cut. Cheeky underwear.
Oh,
I don't.
cheeky
I think
Brazilian.
are we talking
weird.
about waxing again? Like,
No.
Well,
I'm
either
talking
that
about
or
underwear.
she means I love nothing more than a Brazilian down there. It's
G-strings
like
are
they have the best
stringy.
men.
No. I prefer a more fuller underwear, which is the cheeky cut, but that's just me.
she's cheeky.
Surely
Casey
a
Gor-
fuller underwear would be less of a cheeky cut.
no,
You
she
would
just
see
means
more of
not
the
a-
cheek with a smaller underwear.
What you would, but
Cheeks
it's not
peek
as
out.
tasteful as an actual cheek cut. I will.
Yeah, but by
you
the
know
time
what?
you get down to that,
Hold
you're not
on,
really
Corey.
being tasteful in the
this is
first
gonna
place,
take a
are you?
minute.
This was if this was my channel, I'd show you the difference, but it's not mine.
Yeah, but what I mean is, by the time you get down there, it's hardly tasteful. Like people's like, oh, well, I like to have like
Get down there. I'm not a lesbian.
They're like, oh, well, I like to have classy underwear. Look, by the time you get down to your underwear, class is out the window. It's like we are way past that. If you're not married, class left a long time ago at that point.
Hey. No, not boy shorts. Ew.
She likes those Bridget Jones Diary knickers.
So super
granny
chat.
pants.
Let's read more.
Says, by the way, ladies undies. Corey, thanks for the 5. Disparu, I saw a movie on Cinemax once called Lord of the G String. Yeah, they made one. Everyone's coming up with that now.
I'm not surprised. There's a lot of adult movies out there.
I love how
I'm sure he
Corey-
means a guitar.
You're right, Ian. He's explaining them to us.
Yes, just Bruce, explain to me about underwear for women. I love
Well,
it.
why not? I mean, it's not as if you'd have the taste for it. The guys are
No.
the ones that actually want like to look at it.
I prefer them not worn, but hey, we have to wear them, I guess.
So do the guys, which is why, like, well,
Struggle.
you may as well just barely wear anything in the first place.
Battle him for 2. What do you call a lesbian with braces? Box cutter.
Oh my god.
Jason Webster.
That'll
for
be on the
2.
next episode of Starfleet Academy.
Probably. Coming soon, Gladiator 3, starring Disparu.
Ooh.
I'm not Italian. Mind you, look, judging by Gladiator 2, that doesn't matter anymore. I mean, Pedro Pascal is on there.
Oh god, Pedro Pascal with him being in that gay film. Oh my
Sorry,
god.
your chat's on hold now because
I am glad that Pedro
derailed my
Pascal-
stream on Thursday over this.
Pedro Pascal is living his best life. He has been practicing his entire life for this role.
For this
I am glad that he is
role.
finally,
Living
the scales have
into it.
shed from his eyes, and we
Oh
can
my
all just be honest about everything.
So on Thursday, X-Ray derailed my chat. She's like, talk about Pedro Pascal, and I had no idea what she meant. And I was like,
I
what is he
posted
doing?
this in the
I
chat.
was like, is he doing gay stuff again? And I didn't even know, and chat went wild because I pulled it. And then yes, he is in fact doing gay stuff again. Pedro Pascal has replaced Joaquin
What
Phoenix
a
in
name,
gay
though.
romance film that dropped out at the last minute titled De Noche, and which is the night, right?
Oh,
The
well,
night.
over here, nosh means to eat.
Wow.
So Dinosh would mean
man.
the eating.
The eating of the man. Oh.
Mhm.
I mean,
And
that's
this
just
was-
him.
Yeah, so Joaquin Phoenix, he didn't just drop out of this movie. He dropped out days before it was due to be filmed. So this is he got cold feet because he's like, there's no way I could do that. I can't. I thought I could, but I can't.
His
And
gaydar
Pedro's
was
like,
just off.
put me in, coach.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat
You know, I think
whatever I need to.
I'm pretty sure that on this stream I brought it up when Joaquin Phoenix stepped down from this and said it should be Pedro Pascal. So this is amazing for me. I'm like, finally, that someone
He
listened to
predicted
me.
something. Yeah, they
Yeah.
listened to his brew.
I'm glad that finally I've got the ear of Hollywood.
Literally, this is a role of a lifetime for Pedro because he can live the life that he probably lives outside of the cameras and lights and whatnot, and he just be his gay self, and that's okay. Pedro, it's fine. You can be called daddy in so many different ways, and it's accepted.
Think of all the men he can see with their painted nails in this one.
Oh my God, he can see
Let me see your
men, women,
nails.
doesn't matter.
Well-
I love a gay man. As a woman, you feel inherent safety. So, just embrace it. It's fine.
So him and that guy from the Vampire Diaries, the blonde one. I can't remember his name.
Klaus?
Are you talking about the human?
No, not Vampire Diaries. Suki, that one.
Oh,
Oh.
the one of the brothers. The
I can't remember what the
Skarsgård.
TV show's called.
The
Yeah,
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. So Pedro Pascal was slapping his ass. Well, that guy was shaking hands with some guy in a dog gimp mask. And I'm like, this is everything I've ever hoped to take the piss out of.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
my life has peaked just by watching this disaster unfold on screen.
But the thing is, I feel like, okay, Alex Skarsgård, as much as he might seem like a manly man, I
No.
could see him as being swinging both ways at the very least.
Do you know anything about his latest film?
no.
No.
Okay,
No, I'm gonna know. I have a feeling.
yeah, I'll just find out the next.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, I don't think I can even show that picture. Hang on.
It's like,
Don't
hold on,
show
this
the
is too much.
picture.
No, I
It's
went
fine
on his
to pretend
IMDb
me.
and he's in like a tux down to his waist and there's nothing below it.
Oh,
Um,
he's Donald ducking it.
Sounds
No
ducking
pants.
it.
Okay. No, don't show it. Don't show it.
I can't show it. No, I'm doing a very dodgy search though that'll probably put me on a pillion.
Oh, that's like me on Twitter, okay? You search for one thing, you get another. I
Okay,
I
that's
can
safe.
see him swinging both ways. But the thing is, like,
Oh,
Alex Skarsgård, at
No.
least you can accept it. With Pedro, he's like trying to hide it still.
Yeah, I mean he did call himself a bougie, but
A bougie bish.
Bet.
I mean I think Alex Skarsgård I don't think he's ever really come out. Even
But he's more socially accepted as a, whatever
Well-
he could be.
but even the guy from
Oh,
Oh.
Pillion, yes.
No, but the guy there was I forgot what the movie was called. With Pierce Brosnan in last year that everyone liked.
Oh,
All I can
was-
think is Mobland right now.
Yeah, Mobland. The like his bodyguard that worked for him. That guy that walked around. I can't remember
Oh,
his
Tom
name.
Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Even Tom Hardy's come out and gone, well, I'm an actor. Obviously, I've been with everything and everybody. So there's no need for it. But yes, this is so we say a rope relationship.
BDSM.
This was why he was photographed with a dog. He was at the premiere of this. This is the premiere that Pedro Pascal was at. Very excited. That's the one where he said he was a bougie. It was that one.
The bougie bish.
And it is just like you. I don't know why you're doing movies like that and then just denying everything. It's very strange, especially 2026 as an actor. If you are in a more safe place, I don't think it exists.
More safe place or just more open space?
Well, by safe, I mean safe to come out. Like, there is literally nobody would judge you because it's so common in acting.
Yeah, see,
It's like,
Well,
we
and
knew
that's-
anyway.
That's the art. So, like, I went
Because that's
to
how they get
art
jobs,
High
is the-
school, and I'm sorry, most of the men and even the women are a majority to like very gay and or swinging both ways, and if that that's okay if that's what you want. Don't include me. That's how I expect it.
Oh,
What?
what happened?
No,
Do
there
you
was,
find?
I saw this post earlier where if anyone saw me like randomly laughing and I had to control myself, this was why. And then I pulled it up again and it hit me all over again. And it was like,
Did you get
I don't know whether
smacked by the
everyone else will
dong?
find this as funny as I have.
I'm
You
sure
got smacked by the
somebody
dong.
will.
Oh no, a dad joke?
I accidentally drank holy water with my laxative. I'm about to start a religious movement.
Oh my god, Disbrew. This is a good time to take a bathroom break.
Bathroom break. Well, while she's doing that, he's like, share it. We'll get some more supers. Mike Wilson art for 10. Thank you. Where do bad rainbows go? To Prism. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect. Liked that one.
I mean, the last bit wasn't even necessary. The first bit was already painful enough.
Russell. I had to read it. I always got to read ahead when it's Russell. If Jeff Bezos offered you $2 billion to stick an action figure up your booty and go to the hospital, but you can't explain what's the first thing you'd buy?
Action Man.
Do it. Action Man. Oh, Russell. I'm glad Disbrew answered it for me.
Well, I mean, it's that or He-Man, but He-Man I think is a bit bulkier. And he's got that sword he's holding as well, which would be like, ooh.
Blue He's getting real into it. Blue Sunrise for 5. I just got dumped by my girlfriend this week, and your conversation about relationships is hitting me hard right now. Thanks for the stream. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. We were talking
I'm sorry for talking about it. It's like,
well,
if we brought it up when you were trying to escape, that's probably not a good thing.
Yeah, sorry, but you know what? I hope the rest of the stream it has been entertaining for you.
You're better off without her. That stupid tart.
There you go. This brew's got you. Monkey Hate Clean for 2. What do you call a Jewish Pokemon trainer, Ash?
Oh God.
Monkey.
Hey, it took me a while. Wicked got that one before me.
Monkey. John Thomas for 10. Disbrew, the descendant of St. Louis, some French duke, proposed reinstating the monarchy as a rallying focus above politics because the Fifth Republic is close to collapse. High processed carbs are bad.
Wait, are those two things related? I was like wondering why we were talking about a French duke and then we got into carbs. I'm not actually sure if those two I don't know if this is a joke that I just don't get now.
I think it's just two things.
Because if people are on about reinstating the monarchy, based. But apart from that, I think all
high-processed carbs are bad. Yeah.
I think all carbs are.
I like some.
Well, put it this way: carbs are bad for me, and I can tell by the reaction that they have to me. I just feel
some people really do
trash.
more so. Yeah, some people it hits them harder. Austin, thank you for the $4.99. I had cardiovascular issues the last 3 weeks, so I've been on a low cholesterol diet. It's either really easy or my taste palate has changed. Probably if you are on a certain diet for 3 weeks, like me, I usually do the 1 meal a day diet. And if I step out of it because like family's in town or I'm out doing stuff, like after a couple days, if I'm doing it, I don't feel right. Like my body, I get very tired and I got to get back on my diet. And that's just like a 1 meal a day thing. So I can only imagine when you are changing what you eat like your body gets used to it. Like if you're like this brew, he pretty much only eats meat and then he has an Oreo and he falls asleep.
Well, it's because, the reason I started to, I come on and off meat, I cheat and stuff. It's not something I stick to religiously. But the reason why is because once your gut bacteria dies, which I think survives 2 weeks, I think it goes into stasis after a couple of days, so it goes away. But it takes 2 weeks to die off because they can go into stasis. Once the gut bacteria goes, then you're not hungry. It is amazing, the connection between your gut bacteria and your brain, and it does control you, and it does give you cravings. And so, yeah, after 2 weeks, you don't care about sugar. And actually, if you come off sugar for 2 weeks and then you eat it, like, this is like, if you eat chocolate, you're like, why on earth would anyone eat chocolate? This is horrible. This isn't even nice. Because it's not you that cares about it, it's the gut bacteria.
Yeah. Middle-aged boomer, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Hail girls, Disbrew included.
Thank you. I would hate to be excluded.
What do you think of the brand sand deal? Lovely ladies got to watch Red Dwarf. Disbrew, tell them all of you play AVP 2.
Okay, so you should watch Red Dwarf. It's amazing. I'm assuming you mean Alien vs Predator 2. I've never played the games, but I've heard they're good. because they were like humans versus aliens versus predators, and the aliens can jump around the walls and stuff, so it was really kind of in there as a game. For Brandon Sanderson, I think it's probably the best deal he could have got. I think Apple have the money, they renew the series, and they were willing to give him far more control than anyone else. The main question is Brandon Sanderson the same person that everyone liked from his original books? And for that, we're going to have to see. He was, the only scene that he had power over in Wheel of Time was the first fight in episode 1 where him and Moraine, where Lan and Moraine fight, which I thought was good. And Lan was supposed to be an idiot, and he corrected that because, like, well, Lan is a competent fighter, he wouldn't do it. So I think it's probably got the most potential to be good, because I'm not a big George R.R. Martin fan, so I don't particularly like those series. I have a lot of hope. I may be an idiot, but, you know, it's probably the best chance.
Honestly, this is probably the most hopeful deal that we've seen so far. I don't think it's idiotic to believe and hope for it to be good, because an author having control over the IP, that is pretty big.
It is. It's sad that it's like that, isn't it? It's like, wait, the person who created it has control over it? Cool. I can't believe this. I'm shocked. It shouldn't be like that. It's just kind of crazy that it's not.
They're the lore master, realistically speaking.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But this is also an unprecedented deal. So even the Harry Potter woman who had, before, like, the previous most control over anything, she could say, I don't want any American actors in these movies. He's got even more control over his stuff than her. Like, he's writing his own stuff. He's writing the screenplays. So if it is crap, it's his fault. That's, you know.
And to be fair, I've heard Brandon Sanderson having more... maybe he has a more 2020 vision because he's seen a lot of stories become whatever they are on screen, you know, Wheel of Time, Rings of Power, Game of Thrones. Like, there's a plethora of books turned to movies that have gone to crap, but there's not a lot of books that have come to screen that are pivotal successes 100% from beginning to end.
Well, he's spoken previously and said he wanted a lot of control and he wanted to be able to write the episodes. So, also his big epic is the TV series, and that's coming after the movies. So he gets to cut his teeth on the Mistborn movies before he moves into writing his actual major series, which is like his version of Lord of the Rings kind of thing. So, you know, we'll see. Lots of people didn't like the last. Lots of people didn't like the last book, but Mistborn is an incredible book, and that's coming first. So I think what we get from Mistborn will be a good sign about what we get from his more epic series.
Yes, and since we've seen so many books come to TV or movies...
I'm hoping for Stargate. That's got some of the original people, but again, who knows if they're the same people.
If it does well, then at least we can believe that someone has done justice to a series. If it doesn't... I think it's going to be one of the worst deals Apple has ever done.
It's a case of he has the talent to do it. He can make a great story.
Or will he?
It is just at this point, it's just an ideological question, and is he still the same person he was? I think that's the main thing. And also, he will finish the thing. He has the ability to write quickly. He's not a lazy arse like George R.R. Martin, so...
Who has taken, 14, 15 years to almost finish a book? And probably not ever going to.
He's too busy with his blog. Let's be real.
Everyone else loves his stuff, but he's not my kind of writer.
I think I'm gonna get Apple TV soon because there's a couple series that I've heard some good things about that I want to check out, and I feel like it might be worth it. It seems like they're really putting their money into it too. Like they're putting money into good shows, from what I'm hearing. Maybe not everyone, but there's been quite a few that.
I mean, if you buy an
Everyone
iPhone,
loves Knights
you
of
get
Seven Kingdoms.
Apple TV for free for 3 months.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you're an iPhone family, but
no, I don't have an iPhone. I don't think anybody I know has. Well, not anyone I know, but like family wise.
I do think the iPad is superior to any other tablet.
Oh, you know what? I think like my brothers might have one. I'll ask them. Like, let me get that.
Ted Lasso is good too. Yes.
Let me get that password.
Pluribus. Yes.
Yeah, Pluribus. That's the one I really want to watch.
Dark Matter, I think, is the best series on it.
I've never watched it.
That's not. I'm thinking of something else.
Very few people have. Everyone talks about all the other series on Apple TV, but never Dark Matter, which is the best.
I will give it a chance. Thanks, Disbrew. There's too many shows, realistically, and it's so hard to catch up. Like, I don't want.
Have you ever seen Sliders?
No.
Sliders was a TV show from the 90s where essentially a guy there was a portal where every time you'd go through, it'd be like a new parallel dimension. That was the same Earth, but people had made different choices, and so you ended up in a whole different results. That is dark matter. They keep going through into different dimensions that choices diverged. And the entire point of it is there are an infinite amount of choices that an infinite amount of people made, and so there's all possibilities of Earth in this box. And it does really well escalating. Other Apple stories are all mystery box. It has mysteries, but they all get answered by the end of the season. They get answered through, and it constantly escalates, and it escalates in a way that I should have worked out and never saw coming. Like, the final episode of the series is awesome, and it's getting a season 2.
Oh, awesome. Unlike Severance, I hate that show. It is unsatisfying to
Really? Didn't you like it at first?
I did.
Everyone likes it at first. I liked it at first. Then, then you get to the second series. Yeah, you get to the second series. You're like, you better give me answers in second series. Nothing. Not a single one.
You get a micro of answers, but you get this much of questions. It's infuriating, and I hate mystery box for that reason. I should feel like I'm going to know what's going to happen, i.e., after 2 seasons.
Well, From is getting another season. From is exactly like Lost. It's just, this is weird, this is weird, this is even weirder. And they have no answer. And so these series, this is what I'm doing with, and maybe I'll be proved wrong. I'm just sitting here waiting for everyone to agree with me. That when everyone gets to the ending of that show, they'd be like, no, this is ass. You were right all along. It was like, we didn't get any answers. At Stranger Things, everyone liked Stranger Things, got to the end, it was a mystery box. And that's when everyone was like, oh, it was always crap, wasn't it?
It was. And first season really fooled us.
Oh, first season was good. All right. Monkey Hate Clean for 2. I'm into fitness. Fitness large pizza in my mouth.
I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Here we go. We set him off. Justin Martin, thank you for the 10. Disprove as you are a lesbian. Where reproduction isn't a factor, does the same sabotage of other women's looks apply?
You would assume as a lesbian, you would want your partner to be as hot as possible.
You would assume.
It's still I think females will still want the status that comes with being whoever you're with.
Yeah, the simple answer is that lesbians, no. This is all thing. Whenever I'm like, no, actually, hot women exist in video games and stuff and in movies for the male gaze. I'm like, well, what about lesbians? No, have you ever seen them? Like, all of the hot ones that you see, they're all fake. They're there for men. The real ones are like Tig Notaro. Like, it's not even a case. And so I actually don't know whether to do it, but I think it's a natural thing. I think women would naturally compete anyway. I think it's just basically biological. The reason why it evolved is reproduction. But that's just become a genetic component of the gender. Like, men will have things. Gay men will still try and show off. They'll still exaggerate, you know. They'll still compete. But they may do it in different ways. But no, I think the sabotage comes from everything. Because men don't compete that way because it's not how women choose men. So there's no need for men to destroy other men.
It would be a different destruction that men have if they were to do it, I think, right?
Men do it just by sheer competition. It's just, I am better than you. I can do this better than you. Because women will choose the person who wins.
Not and undermining. It's definitely more sneaky. Like, if you watch Mean Girls or Gossip Girls, you know, girls will stab you in the back in order to win, whereas men tend to, like, as Disper said, stab you in the chest. So...
Yeah, it's just this is all thing. This is what Star Trek should have done with the Klingons. Is you're talking about force versus words, which is essentially masculinity versus femininity. But they had no one that was like, well, you do need the force though. Like, yeah, you can have your diplomacy and want to talk to the enemy all you want, but if the enemy just wants to punch you in the face, you'll lose. And that's the side which is missing. Like, all of entertainment has just a huge, massive side of humanity just gone.
But the thing is, they are...
Like, well, what about this, though?
They're women. They will stab you in the back versus stab you in the chest, which is the worst part.
But this is why they're always like, well, we'll just call you slurs if you don't like it. Because they think they're being clever and subtle and manipulative. And it's like, well, we've seen this all before. You're very transparent. You're not as clever as you think you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately. Saw, thank you for the 10. Between my job and gym 4 days a week, I can say around 212 pounds on 2,800 calories in 5 weeks doing powerlifting. Hope for 400 pounds deadlift and 200 pounds bench press. And May 21K, 10K, 5K Spartan race next weekend. You are a busy bee.
If I can
Mhm.
do half of that, I would be very impressed with myself. So good for you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
anyone
seriously.
who isn't doing that should not be eating 2,800 calories.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Mr. Rich, thank you for the 5. Fiber also helps you feel full, and most people don't eat enough of it. I started eating a bowl of frozen mixed berries and was surprised how full I felt. Yeah, fiber's good. Fiber
That's
and
why I
protein
said
are so
celery.
big. Yeah.
Celery will get you full easily.
hmm Duke, thank you for the 5. 2 years ago, a dozen of us went to what is it? How do you pronounce that?
I'll go to Chow.
Fogo de Chao before the F&T meetup. I may have paid for half that dinner. FYI, there's one in Orlando too. All right, good to know.
Ooh.
I didn't know
Duke.
there was one in Orlando.
I
Okay.
might go to one in Orlando, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, right.
I didn't
Maybe
even know it
we'll
was a
look it
chain.
up.
I knew nothing about it. It was just like, you'll like this place. That was
Well,
correct. I'm a very
honestly,
simple
like-
person with simple taste.
Well, because I didn't know what you had in the UK. I just remember thinking Brazilian steakhouse.
We have entirely different brands, even down to cars and everything else. Because you're such a America's such a big country. You have like a self-contained market, and there's not really any need to go to the UK where we have a fraction of the people. It's not worth the marketing spend. So you have whole new things. Very few oil places come over here, and if they do, like Five Guys, they have very few kind of stores.
I
There
don't
are
think
better
Five
ones.
Guys is that good, to be honest.
I don't either.
Well, that's one of the only ones I know. Like, I don't think we have
Very
anything like In and Out. Was it? I don't know. There's a Christian one or something that tried to come over here. Like, is it
Chick-fil-A?
Chick? Not Chick. Yeah, one of them. The one that puts Bible verses on the fries. Came over.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't think they do that, but Chick-fil-A is
There is one. Well, either way, one tried to come over here and it got like processed and just left. And it's like there was about 10 people outside. It's like, no, we're closing. It was so weird.
Ooh.
I think they
SCD.
thought that we protest like Americans. We don't. They would have gone home the next day. They're
Oh,
not
In
staying
and
there.
Out. In and Out.
Never been.
I see some people in chat saying In and Out.
Yeah, I know. You
Oh.
have one fast food chain that puts like Bible verses discreetly under the box and things.
I don't know about that
Like
one.
they like hide it.
SCD, thanks for the 5. For year in season 2, thoughts if you started watching? English dub just started this week. Oh, did it? Well, then I'll be starting
Okay,
it.
so I watched it and the main plot hasn't started yet. There's a lot more filler than anything. That's my thoughts because I've been watching the subtitled.
So
Well, I'll be starting it.
I started Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, and I had absolutely no idea what the hell was happening. I got to like
There's-
episode
okay,
4.
what-
I'm like, I
listen.
don't understand this. So I
The
restarted at
episode-
season 1, and I'm now at the start of season 2.
No,
and I'm
the
like, hopefully this
episode
will explain it.
Where they talk about the plan about the games, it confuses the heck out of me. What just
I didn't know who
happened?
that person was. They're like, we're going to go down here, we're going to do this, we're going to go to here. And he's
But
like,
these
all
are the
of this.
rules of the games. And you're
He
like,
like lore
I don't
dumped on
understand
me, and I don't know what's happening. Am I supposed to understand what any of these words mean? So I
don't
restarted.
understand. Which
It's
is
one of my
okay.
favorite series, so I didn't mind going back and watching. But like, hopefully, I'll
No,
comprehend.
okay. So I think I would skip that game episode because I think if you just read what the rules were, it makes a little bit more sense.
No, but
'Cause-
I liked his explanation. I just didn't understand what he was saying. I had no problem with him explaining the lore of the universe, but he kept using a load of terms that I'd forgotten a long time ago.
Maybe,
and, so,
and if you're going off of that last season arc where they're going to save Gojo and
I can
whatnot,
barely remember season 2. That was the thing.
Well, but every episode that I remember from season 2 was just a banger after banger after banger.
Or
and
the
thing is,
subway fights. Yeah, it's
all
awesome.
of it. And season 3, I think the first few episodes were a little bit of like lore explanation, laying down the land. And now it's finally gotten to a point where it's like you're kind of getting into the games and getting into what is happening, and you're like, okay, that movie that happened is finally getting a payoff of whoever those characters you met in it, and it's like
I
it
forgot
is
the
good.
characters. I forgot all the descriptions of the abilities, and so like as you go through the first 2 seasons, it does reintroduce you to the terms and explains what they mean and everything. So I think
So
I'll
maybe I
be better
should
going.
rewatch.
I think rewatching it was the correct decision for me. I think by the time I get there, I'll understand it more.
Because like even just the character of Rika and just knowing how that connects to Gojo is really cool. Right.
Well, also, to put it into perspective about how much I like the series, I just started. I was like, I'll have to restart it. And by the end of day one, I think I was up to like episode 18 or something. And so, like, I'd watched it the entire day, back to back to back to back to back. So yeah, like I say, it's one of my favorite series. I didn't mind rewatching, but that's why I've not started Frieren. And if it's only just started the English thing, I'm kind of glad I waited. I don't mind binging it. Salt
the Hamster. I do understand what kind of story Frieren is. I think there's a lot of great stuff that happens. I just don't know what this next arc is going to be about, and I think that's the thing that I'm lacking context of. I do like it. I'm not in love with it yet.
You like the first season, right?
Pardon?
No, you liked the first season, right?
I like the first season, absolutely. I liked what I've seen, but it's like a mix of like character background, the story. I honestly, this last episode, if we're talking about what happened, the date, and then the fact that they were able to put the date and the fight, if you guys watched it, you know, into 2 episodes. It's actually a banger episode. It is a slow burn, but if you compare to Jujutsu Kaisen, which is like bam, 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 it's hard to compare.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm enjoying it, but I don't see what the arc is yet for me, and that's okay. I don't have to love it. I like it, but it's not like, oh my god, I need to watch Frieren. This past Friday, what did I choose to watch first? Frieren or Knights of the Seven A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? I chose to watch A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
I have to start that still. I think I might start it tonight if I'm not asleep after we end.
Honestly, it is very good.
I've heard it's good.
Is a binge show.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I waited this long, so like now I'll have one to watch like every night. But, you know,
it's only 2 more episodes left.
Yeah.
So you know.
Duke, thanks for the 5 restaurant recommendation for Vegas meetup. Piero's. That was last year's pre-F&T dinner. They filmed some Goodfellas there. Order the ossobuco. Oh, I love ossobuco.
Oh, is that Italian food? I love Italian food.
Ossobuco is so good.
Isn't that just pasta and pizza?
Ossobuco? What does that mean?
What Italian food is what I mean?
Oh, pasta and pizza is Italian food. Yes.
Yeah, that's just basically it. That's all. They just eat like olives. That
Ossobuco
is what they're best at.
It's veal shanks. I've had it before. It's very good. This brew would like it.
Love
It's
veal.
so freaking good. I bet the place that we went to.
Oh, it's a lamb shank. Ooh,
They have
I
that.
love lamb. I love lamb lollipops. They're so amazing. You know, one of my favorite foods because it's also like a steak, but it's, you know, it has a different like gamey taste. But anyways,
Yeah, I've had it. It's so good. I had it the first time I went to that place that we went to in Orlando. So good.
I'm not American. I don't know these things. Sorry.
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 John Thomas for 5. X-ray woman had an ovarian cyst removed. Doctors found a 5-month-old result of an ectopic pregnancy. Alive, baby modified. Oh my gosh.
That's
God.
happened so far. I actually remember one of the case studies that I looked into because we had a jar in one of our museum labs in U of T, University of Toronto, sorry, where it was an ectopic pregnancy, but it's like a twin, and it was found in this guy's leg. And they excised it and had like teeth and hair and whatnot. I forgot the technical term for it.
I think I've heard. It might be the same story. I heard about a guy who they said, yeah, when the egg splits in the womb, this hadn't split properly, and so he essentially had like his sister or whatever growing inside him. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same story.
Yeah, and this has happened a few times, and it's so weird and cool and crazy because you could have had a twin, but it didn't split the way it needed to, and can you imagine finding teeth in your legs?
But it makes sense though, because like Siamese twins are the same thing. The egg didn't split properly, but it just got more developed than it did with him.
Yep. I would be glad that I didn't
Biology's
develop
weird.
into a Siamese twin and it was just like teeth and hair in my leg.
It's got to be really weird,
That's
especially when
very,
you find
very
out that the,
weird.
like one's married but the other one doesn't like the husband and stuff, and like I just zone out at the time. It's like, okay,
Yeah, that'd be so
Yeah, sounds
weird.
like a Stephen King movie or something.
Possibly.
Jason, thanks for the Australian 5. I work out 4 to 5 times a week and do Tai Chi.
Are you sure you're not
Nice.
Asian, Jason?
Are you sure? Shock, thank you for the $4.99. Amelia, a million Amelias.
Never heard
yes,
Yes,
the-
yes, quite so.
The UK government came out with a game that was basically an indoctrination game they were going to give
Oh,
to all
that's
school kids.
the cartoon.
Yeah,
world that
like
okay,
if you,
that's right.
it says, "Would you download this video?" Doesn't tell you what the video is, and if you download the video, it's like, "This is a horrific video. Now you're up on terrorist charges." But during it, it goes to a school, and there's this girl, and she's like, "Oh, they're all taking our jobs," and since they made the stupid decision to make her like an attractive woman. And so it just took off. Everyone's now memeing her about this base hot woman that's going around trying to save the UK. And it instantly backfired. It would be like using Lara Croft as like a propaganda tool, and everyone just immediately starts using AI to make her the most base person alive.
Speaking of base, well, I don't know. I just like that he's winning. Iron Lung is now projected to have earned over 30 million domestically by Sunday.
It's like 100%.
At 10 times its production
10 times,
budget.
yeah.
That's amazing. I'm happy for him. This just shows when you make. So I don't really know about the Iron Lung game. I'm actually gonna go watch this tomorrow instead of
I've
watching
seen
Super Bowl.
both.
I'm gonna go see this. Yeah, when you make a fan, it's a fan made film for, I've heard that people that don't actually like the game though can still like this movie. So I feel like that's really good.
It
'cause they made
expands
some-
massively.
Yeah, that's what I
I actually
heard.
think that. I actually think once you've seen his playthrough of the game, the movie is more impressive because he
Yeah.
did add a lot to it. And he said he was speaking to the author at all times. Basically, he made the movie how you should make an adaptation. The author was involved at all times. He would write the movie, but then he would send it all to the game designer, be like, "Are you okay with this lore?" And so he would veto anything that he didn't think fit into it. And Markiplier said, when I played the game, there's barely any explanation. And what he was interested in is, okay, so there's this load of blood, we're going around, there's monsters, we're visiting things, but what about everything else? Like, what's the universe like? Why am I down here? What have I done before? Who are the people that are around me, kind of thing? And that's what gets expanded on in the movie. Now, some people don't like it because it is told in a very... It's designed to keep the atmosphere in the game, so you get told stuff, but it's all disjointed, and you have to kind of concentrate and put it all together.
You have to actually not watch it for a second watch type of thing where like Gen Z watches it and has to be told what to think.
Yeah, it's like I think I have a good foundation of what the story, like what the base story is. It's not. Some people say it doesn't make sense. It does make sense, but it is quite disjointed. There's lots of stuff where it'll be told in an audio recording, and the audio recording is like cutting out and stuff, and you can barely hear it. And that
like
is a
game,
problem.
realistically.
Well, yeah, but it is like if you could hear what people were saying, I think it would make it a lot easier to follow, rather than having to pick up words, work out what the sentence they're actually saying is, then add that into the. It is a lot of work for the audience. The main issue is it is a 2-hour movie and it doesn't need to be. That's my main complaint with it. But people have reviewed it, given it 3.5, and Mark's been like, yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I know it's got problems. This isn't the best I can do. There's a long way to do the best I can do. But for a first movie, I think it's great. I did like the movie. I just thought it was a
3
bit...
million and getting 3.5 is amazing.
It's all done in like a little sub. It's in one little room. And so, yeah, I can see what... And they put the sub on... it's like this machine that moves. So when he's getting shaken around, it's not like Star Trek. He's not wobbling. It's like the Star Trek movies where the entire set moves.
Yeah.
And there's times where he like gets flipped over chairs and stuff and lands upside down. I'm surprised he didn't injure himself.
He might have.
But yeah, I like the movie. I just think it should have been cut down. It shouldn't have been 2 hours.
And hey, that's a better critique of a movie than I've seen of anything else you've watched that is, on your channel. And hey, this is like the indie of indie. We had Godzilla, which was like less than 10 million, which should have been like a AAA type of film. And it looked like a AAA type of film, to be fair. And so to get someone getting to that level at 3 million, it's quite impressive.
Mhm.
And also,
Now-
he did injure himself. During a stunt, he messed up his back. But it kept
I'm not
filming,
surprised.
so-
You watch the movie, he's literally getting thrown over chairs, upside down. Like, I don't know what the thing he was on, but it must have really thrown him. But it is a case of the way he got into theaters was incredible because he got like this little company to do it, and they're like, well, maybe you should go into 3 theaters. It's like, no, you don't. That will be insulting to my audience because I got 38 million subscribers. And he wasn't saying to brag. He's just like, this is a fact.
It's like, listen, people are gonna go see it, so put it in more theaters. Yeah.
He says he's done before. He's done 8 years ago. He did tours where he sold out 1,000 theaters. So he knew he could get the people. But he said the problem is if I do it in 3 theaters, announce it to my channel and market it, everyone will be like, well, I can't see it. You know, America's a big place. There's going to be loads of people who are nowhere near a theater. So his plan was originally like 50. Maybe we can get up to a couple of hundred when they sell out. So he went to his audience and they just started phoning theaters and they started to ask, like, I want to see this movie, put it on. It was essentially what happened. They thought it was all bots because he said, my audience is on YouTube. They're gamers. A lot of them, a lot of social anxiety. So they're like, I don't know what to send as an email to these people. Can anyone help me? They will put the email that they sent. Suddenly, these theaters are getting spammed with hundreds of the same email. And it's just like, it's just a bot. So then he's like, no, you're going to have to contact them. He said he had loads of people working at theaters. So like, I know his fans exist because I am a fan. I am one of those people. And so it was essentially word of mouth from his audience that got him into the original theaters. And it was like dominoes. Once one theater gave them a try, the town that immediately sold out. So then
That's
next
awesome.
theater is like FOMO. I'll put it on as well as that sold out, and that's how it like, dominoed out across the country.
Yeah. No,
Good
good
for
for
him.
him. Yeah. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I've got like things I'm doing, and I think I'm gonna going to see Iron Lung and
Yeah. If Doomsday is lucky, they'll have like, you know, a tenth of the success Markiplier had.
Well, he's been more profitable than a lot of Hollywood movies
I
over the last
know,
year.
which is insane.
This will probably be
like-
a lot of Marvel movies.
But that's the thing of meritocracy, and like I feel like a lot of corp companies are just not doing that. Like, why are we giving people who have not made that type of money the money to make a movie? It's insane.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, so you will give people that have never written a movie before hundreds of millions of dollars.
Produced or directed.
No one will even give him a theater. But now he's getting t-shirts into like retail stores for Iron Lung.
Hot Topic. Yeah.
Yeah. He said he's got like major studios have been contacting him, but he says no, I've turned them down. I just want to do things like on my own.
He wants to
indie.
have control, which I understand.
I respect it.
And he's going to be releasing like a DVD Blu-ray type release. And he's even said that that's all going to be done on his own. Like he wants it to be entirely indie from beginning to end. So
Good for him. I appreciate that.
Oh, Ian super chat. I wrote in the dark because I was going to bed. He said, "This brew is more gay than Neil Patrick Harris."
Well,
Who's
I
Neil?
actually looked
I don't even know
at
who Neil Patrick
MLW.
Harris is.
Disparu is my loving wife gay or
I think he said that in his
Men
accent.
loving-
Oh,
woman
he's the
gay?
suit up guy.
Yeah.
He's the, it's a fried. It's a fried.
Oops. I almost knocked my cup over.
it's legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
I hope you're not lactose intolerant. Dairy.
Yep. There it is. I bet you they're gonna sell out too. He's gonna get
Oh,
all
yeah.
his fans going to the malls again.
The funniest thing is about that tweet is like it's in store and online, and the first tweet beneath it is this going to be available in stores? It says in the tweet.
What is wrong?
People don't read. They do not.
Oh, wait, no, my favorite would be if they asked Grok to.
Grok, is this real?
Will it be in stores?
Hot Topic even replied
what do
and
you
just went
think?
yes. Like yeah, you were what you told.
Yes.
Dum dums.
That's funny. All right. Jason, thank you for the 5. I recommend K-dramas Can This Be Love, translated, Undercover Miss Hong, both Netflix, and Thriller Bloody Flower,
Cocoa?
thank you, has got off to a good start.
The
And
one I
all-
saw was I can't remember what it is. It's about a genie. I think genie's probably it's on Netflix. If you type in genie, you'll probably find it. But yeah, it's about this genie that grants people wishes, and he turns out to be Satan. The entire story is about this woman falling in love with Satan, and he's a very bad Satan, to be honest, because he doesn't do anything to her.
Ineffective Satan.
Speaking of independent films, Bruce Campbell has shot a new dramatic movie he wrote and produced, Ernie and Emma, and he'll be doing appearances at theaters. Oh, really? I didn't know about that, Thrup. Thank you. And Jason for another 2. Upcoming The Art of Sarah looks really good.
Never heard of it.
Me
That's
neither. Cool. And Blue Sunrise, thanks for the 5. It's okay. The pain is good. I need to embrace it so I can heal. I think X-Ray was away when we read your first super chat. He's going through a breakup and we're making his night better.
We were
sorry to hear.
Yeah, he's like, I just got through a breakup and we were talking about it. I'm like, oh crap.
Well, okay. I always like to look at breakups and anything bad like a learning lesson, and so
yeah,
do what you got to do.
And Disbrew called his ex a tart.
She's a stupid tart. Yeah, and as they say in coupling, there's plenty more fish in the toilet of love.
Yeah, just get the U-Haul, get them kicked out. It's fine.
That was beautiful, Disbrew. Quite
poetic. There's a whole thing about it. It's like, this is a toilet. It's like, are you saying there's plenty more fish in the toilet? He said, no, there's plenty more fish in the toilet of love.
Love.
I mean, this is the guy who keeps women in his closet, so.
I still gotta watch Coupling. I have that.
Coupling's amazing.
2 coupling references this week. Yep.
Take a shot, chat. Whenever Disbrew talks about, well, actually, he did bring up Jimmy Carr, so you guys have had to have taken a few shots today. Yeah, and then also Jimmy Carr. So
at least it didn't reference Ross Noble.
Yep, bingo.
We should have a bingo card.
I made a video. I made a video recommending Ross Noble's tour, and I did get a comment going, I can't believe he likes Ross Noble, but I forgive him for the rest of the video. Like, okay.
We didn't even talk about Star Trek, barely. It's probably a good thing.
There's always next week.
I don't see how next week is going to top this one. Well, I do actually have something about Star Trek.
Another joke?
Well, no, this happened. William Shatner's fiber commercial got more views than Star Trek did on YouTube.
A lot of things got more views than Star Trek, okay?
But this is literally him just going, eat a bowl of cereal.
Will Shat.
It's like, theirs cost millions. He's just like, you should eat fiber, it's good for you.
And that is where we get the whole idea of meritocracy. Why is this show getting so much money when it's complete crap?
I think that cereal stuff was so funny because he was just in his car eating cereal and they're like, William Shatner eats cereal. The first comment I seen when I think it was like, I don't know who posted it, but they posted, that he was eating cereal in his car and like paparazzi got him. And the comment under it was like, true patriot. Because he's in his car eating cereal. I thought that was so funny for some reason. But everyone else is like, why is this news? It's like, because William Shatner is eating cereal. That's why.
What I remember it hit the news when he was in a car eating cereal and no one knew why. Yeah. And then it turns out actually, no, it was a publicity stunt. But it was a weird publicity stunt on like a week before the advert, so no one had context. So like, that was right, okay.
He's like, let me just make a bowl of cereal in my car real quick. And everyone's like, what is going on?
Yeah, very strange behavior.
He's like, yes, this was Raisin Bran. No, that's, I don't know, man. Captain's log suck.
On the captain's log. We need to, even if it's just briefly, we need to mention this. I don't know whether you've seen the trailer to this video game, Horizon Zero Dawn Gathering.
Not really, no.
But it has this absolute beast in it, and it's this, and then it's like, oh, here's the dev team. Suddenly everything makes sense. Yep. And I actually did I think it's on another tab, but but I went into their dev team, like the people that are making it, and it's got like highlighted workers of the year, just all women. Then it's the people that we want in Prague or wherever they are, Amsterdam, and they're just basically importing the most woke people from around the world into their studio. And it's like, you don't even need to learn the local language or assimilate with the culture. It's like, so you're the worst people in that place then. And everything about the entire studio is like, I can understand why this happens. Oh, for that image as well, as someone has pointed out, you know how all of these really bad characters, they're always self-inserts?
Yeah.
It's her. She's in the image. That is her.
That is. Wow. Well, we know who who gets paid the most, I guess, huh?
I could probably... Oh, I can zoom in, but I need to share the different tab.
Founder.
Yeah, it's this one. Oh
What are we
God.
looking at?
It's this one over here. Is
Yeah.
that one.
Is this a game?
This is Horizon
Yeah.
Zero Dawn Gathering. I did post the video in the
Why is
thing.
her arm so big?
Oh, that's not it. Well, okay, so you probably haven't
Her
seen it.
whole-
I'll show you the the
body's
full
big.
I'll show you the full thing then.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see the whole thing.
Nobody wants to see the whole thing. That's the entire character. Her. And she's also doesn't have a leg. She's doing like backflips and forward flips and everything. It's like bride hard. But every single character made by that dev team is just awful.
I think she looks
And,
like she just lays on her back all the time. That's why she has no legs.
I don't think she'd have much reason to lie on her back.
She wishes she could only land on her.
It's like,
I don't know.
Dan Fishes for 2. Did you get mine or did I miss it? We caught up on all the supers, but if you missed something, just type in the chat.
you
I'll
can-
read it for you.
yeah,
you
post it
don't
in
have
chat
to-
again if we didn't.
Yeah, we can.
It
you don't have to
happens
sit
sometimes.
there.
It's StreamYard's fault.
Yeah.
In the meantime, well, definitely.
More dad jokes.
I heard that you have tattoos all over your shoulders and back. Yes, Captain. And sometimes when people are sad, I let them color them in. Why would you do that? Sometimes people just need a shoulder to crayon.
Oh my god.
Shock, thank you for the $4.99. Give the video 1,000,000 Amelias a watch. Best video I've seen in years.
Okay.
The amount of AI videos and everything that came out about her.
Eric, yes, it's a teratoma. Tumor-like twin. Thank you. Teratoma. I
An
remember
hour
that.
later.
Sorry.
Oh.
I don't
Have we
remember
got
it.
the super chat that we're supposed to have missed?
Nope, we
in
can
the
wait a
chat?
second
I
for
don't,
that.
I don't see him in the chat. So,
Yeah.
are you talking about, what are you talking about
Nobody-
specifically? Realistically, you could talk about many things.
I
that are
imagine it's
disgusting.
probably Horizon Zero Dawn, I imagine.
I would
So,
think
no.
so. Darren,
Even in
thank you for the
Scotland, there's
5
no alcohol.
gifties.
Aw,
Welcome in.
love that.
I promise I will have emotes of these guys soon. I'm in the middle of changing up my emotes on the channel. So.
Have you seen these two? This was the weirdest photo I've seen all week. And that includes that fat woman. Look at that.
Oh,
Like-
have you not seen the picture of Lady? Okay, okay, this wait for
This is like Hunger Games level of like weird dress.
Yeah.
This is a vampire and her thrall.
Have
Like,
you
It
have you watched Rings? Or not Ring? Was it Rings of Power? No, House of the Dragon.
Oh
only the
yeah,
first
she
couple
does
of
look like
episodes.
them. It does.
I'm looking for it. Where is Gary's tweet about this? Is so funny.
That's what I
Um,
seen. Okay, I'm like, I know I seen something that a comparison that made me laugh, and that's what it was.
So of course this is the original photo.
Mhm.
Cosplaying this.
Oh no, I have seen that comparison. Yeah. I actually think though that the one she looks more like the penguin. I think it's weirdly. I think both of them look like the
He
penguin in the
does.
photo, but the left one especially. If you told me that was a gender swap penguin, I'm like, oh, that's actually good
yeah,
casting.
yeah. I can see it.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I guess if I don't you give these photos. Here,
Sorry.
Here's a
Just-
here's a reset for you.
Yes, queen.
There's not a lot about Hollywood that makes me happy.
The key to a successful life is setting low enough standards. I
Yeah, and then you
swear.
won't be disappointed. Honestly, it is very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
All right. Anyways, what do you have coming up? You got your Sunday fun day tomorrow, X-Ray?
Yeah. So, this is the first time I've told this, but this will be my last official Sunday fun day this coming Sunday.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah,
Busy.
I got a job offer for Sundays that is very enticing and I can't say no to it. So yeah, I will be able to do Sunday fun days, just not consistently. So I told the crew, and so this will be my last time.
For a bit at least, right?
For a bit at least. And I don't know if I'm doing crocheting in the morning, but we'll see. We'll see. And then of course Forbidden Frontier in the evening, and streaming all week.
Yeah, and congrats on the new job. That's awesome.
This is one we haven't seen.
Yeah, we didn't see this one, Dan. You didn't have to super chat it. You could have just
No,
texted
you
it,
could-
but
you-
thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, especially if you
we
put
were
it and
watching
it didn't
chat.
come up.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I've read this before. Oh,
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? I never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
you know how
I've heard
many times
different
I've heard this
variations.
joke?
This Drew's like, I
It's
approve.
ridiculous.
I've heard various variations.
Thank you, Dan.
Some of them are like you can't pay to someone to put a garbanzo. What's not a garbanzo bean, but it's like you can't pay to have someone on your face.
A
You can
chickpea
pay
on
to
your
have
face?
you can pay to have a chickpea on your face. Yeah,
It could be free too, depending on who's going.
if she's feeling generous.
What about you, Disbrew? What videos you got coming out?
Starfleet, Hollywood, maybe Iron Lung. It depends what more comes out about it. If he does more interviews and stuff, because I find his interviews the most interesting. Because unlike Hollywood, where everything's driven through a PR machine, he's just like laying everything out there, kind of thing. So those are cool. But yeah, that's the main thing.
All right. Well, and I have my regularly scheduled programming this week. And I did, for any of you that didn't see, I know my mods have been dropping it in the chat and everything. I did go back on Patreon. So, and you can join it for free. There is like paid tiers, but we do kind of just like hang out in there too if you aren't just interested in joining. We have fun over there. And that's the only new thing going on with me.
Love it.
Yes. But all right, guys, thank you for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.